Welcome to City 17.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man.
Oh, it's got you a cop.
You have chosen or been chosen?
Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Half-Life 2 with Rampancy.net. I'm Nargajan.
And I'm Blackstar, and here we are continuing our exciting adventures, and we've even got Fuckman in there, who's currently working on his very expensive computer, as Narc is trying to work with his, shall we say, very extraneous gravity gun.
It's not extraneous. This is the best gun in this game.
I mean, we just passed through a section where it is literally the only gun.
Yeah.
Which is awful. Glad I missed it.
Want to say a big hello to everybody who's in the chat. Zale actually came in early. Hi, Zale. We got Reki, Baron, Lion-O. Alpha Vex is in there. Welcome, Alec. And who else? I'm going to start scrolling up.
I'm in
Everyone's
the
been
chat.
chatting for hours.
Anyway, so last time I kind of goofed this up with all the physics was broken. I think because I jumped out of the crane while it was still swinging or something
How dare
like
you
that.
insult their physics engine?
I restarted everything and then I think I fixed it, so I think stuff's working now.
You think so?
Yeah.
And now we're back. We're back using
more or less
OBS as opposed to.
No, we're still using vMix. I'm
are?
running the. I'm still using vMix. I'm just not using vMix desktop capture.
That's
for
the problem.
game. I'm experimenting with the idea of trying to run the game and the streaming on the same computer. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, and if it doesn't, then this is the only time we'll do it.
Yeah. Well,
But
fingers crossed.
I figured for a game this old, if I was going to be able to do it at all,
This would be it.
this would be it. I'm not convinced that it's a good idea.
Me neither. Tell you the truth. Let's see.
You know, for the low price of $750, you can invest in a processor to do it.
Boy, Mr. Moneybags here. He's been touting his PC for quite a while.
Yeah, see,
And-
vMix is still giving me CPU warnings. If people watching,
Totally.
let me know if you start seeing stuff. Are you seeing anything weird in the NDI?
Not
normal.
really. I'm looking at
No?
the OBS and the NDI. I'm looking at both of them. They seem pretty straight up. They seem normal so far. But again, you may just be like on the absolute razor's
Yeah,
edge.
I'm saying it
I
may
am
be
seeing like the
being-
occasional frame drop. Maybe.
It may be-
Oh, yep. There.
Is
Oh,
it?
yeah. Yep,
Yeah,
stutter.
choke
Is it
there.
bad?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen worse, but I'd say it's not ideal.
I think, Narc, if you saw it, you wouldn't like it.
That's what
I
I'm
can't say I'm a
afraid of.
fan.
That's what I'm afraid of. Ah, darn.
Reggie says so far good cheap, but you know, my feeling is that the bigger environments with more stuff, the worse it'll get. Alpha says, floor it, Vidmore! I don't know, he's
Oh no, I'm
he's
stuck.
got OCD
I'm
rope
stuck.
clearing.
Ah,
No, don't lose your thing! Oh, he's
actually,
gonna
if
jump
you
over
lose the
edge.
thing, you know what? Here, you want to see what happens? Watch.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you lose. Oh no, you know what? Oh no.
Thank God somebody put
No.
this shelf here. No,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
This is a special death. Basically,
Wow.
if you lose the vehicle, the game ends.
Oh, interesting.
I was gonna.
Oh, so G-Man kills you.
Yeah,
'Cause that's
like
mission
G-Man
critical.
considers the whole mission a failure if you lose the car at this point.
Wow, so he
It's a
doesn't just
special-
love us, he loves us for our car.
Scripted BS deaths in Half-Life did not start with Black Mesa explosives, I guess, is what we're saying.
Yeah, Cyberx says, yeah, there's odd skipping on my end, but it's uncommon and it doesn't buffer. You know, it might just be my new hard drive. No, I don't think it's the hard drive.
No, it's not.
It's us.
It's us. I'm
He's
screwing
Narc-
around with stuff. I don't know well enough to leave well enough alone. That's the problem.
No. He says, let's try
Okay.
this update. Let's
I
play
just
with this
wanted to
setting.
try and run this on the 1660 instead of
Why don't you just swap the card then?
580.
No,
I
wait,
can't.
so
And the other
you're
machine has no
using-
card.
You're using the 1660.
You can do it.
Are
To
you
encode
using
and run the
NVENC?
game, yes.
Yeah, he wants to run both of the same thing. He wants to try it anyway.
Oh,
the thing is,
surely
I don't
you can do
think
that.
he has a $750 processor to handle
Well,
the
yeah, see,
overhead.
that's it. The GPU is new. The CPU is 10 years old. That's the problem. It's not giving me a GPU overload. It's giving me
What
a
is that?
CPU overload.
Six
It's a 3770.
Oh, that one's a 3770.
Yes.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
wonder what's in that tunnel.
light.
Could be.
Mhm.
And I spent
It's
a
at the
huge
end.
amount of time while playtesting, kind of messing around with that airship. But I think they really just want you to run away from it. I'm not even sure you
Well, of
can
course.
kill it.
Oh
Now
my
these
God, what is
things,
that? What is that?
these things are neat.
It's coming right for us. What is
This
it,
was
mine?
this
Oh,
was
yeah, I
Dog's
forgot
Ball.
about
These
those.
these are the roller mines.
Oh yeah. Okay. Come here, boy. I'm gonna grab you and
Yep.
shoot you at the plane.
Yep. Now the neat thing is that if you're not in your vehicle, the roller mine goes for you. If you're in your vehicle,
Does it follow?
it goes for the vehicle,
Oh, well, you're less
and
metal.
it sticks to it.
Linus
once
says,
it's
watch out
on
for
it,
snakes.
It'll stay
roller
on the
mines.
vehicle, and it will do this to the vehicle over and over again. And if that makes the vehicle pop over the side, you get that special scripted death again.
Wow. Well, it humps your car like a dog, so yeah. I like that it splashes at the end.
And they tutorialize it here because they give you one,
Uh huh.
and then they give you
oh my
two.
It had babies. And let me guess, 3?
And then they'll give you 3. Oh, no.
No. Oh, special death again. Oh, Aaron says, yeah, you
Sad
can.
times. Oh,
You can. There's rocket ammo there, he says.
You can, but it's kind of not. I think it's not worth it.
It's Lionel says, yeah, pin the soldier here to the
I've
board.
never tried, and I've spent a lot of time in the car levels.
Well, this is really some of the most fun in Half-Life 2, frankly.
Which is insane, because if you've ever tried to drive this car, it sucks.
It does.
that
The
was-
vehicle.
game
I
is
mean,
so
it's
good.
yeah,
Yeah, I
almost
was
to
not
the
a fan
point
when
where
I
it's like,
played.
is it like Silent Hill controls, where it's like, is it supposed to be this bad
Yeah,
on
probably not.
purpose? Maybe. And I don't think that's true. I don't think it's supposed to be that bad. But it is.
Oh, Funky, you getting game audio? I'm not getting game audio.
I have it on mute. Let's see.
That explains it. No, I was just
Shoot-
wondering
hey,
why I
Mark,
wasn't
shoot some
getting it.
stuff.
I'm like, wait
Oh
a
no,
minute.
I'm not getting game audio either. Oh well.
You're not getting any game audio?
Well, in his
but
stream,
I'm
he's
sure you're
probably
fine.
in the
I'm sure
regular
you're
one.
fine.
Are people in the chat? Are you hearing the game audio? I mean,
They
it
would've
looks to
said
me like
something.
it's on.
Yeah, they would have complained by now. Or at least I'd like to think they would have.
Be quiet for a second. Okay, I'm seeing it in the meter, so it looks to me like it's going out in the stream. I guess the only
Yeah, I can
question
hear it
is,
fine.
only question is, why aren't you getting it?
No,
who
I'm
cares?
not getting the NDI for when I'm sending funk. That's what I'm not sure about. So there's probably a
Don't
button
troubleshoot
somewhere.
it. It'll break.
What
It doesn't matter if
what
my stuff
NDI
breaks.
are you picking up?
I hacked 7.
Becky says he gets audio. Baron says audio is fine.
Yeah, no, the stream is hunky dory. No, it's just
No, I
my
know,
local
but
NDI to funk.
Which NDI are you picking up in OBS? What's the name of it?
Properties. Yeah, I hacked 7
Called
main
no
output
audio.
1. Yeah, let's switch. Let's see, now there's 2. Okay. Now, of course, you're just standing there, so you'll have to do something.
There's
Okay.
environmental sounds.
Oh, are you getting it?
No, but I remember the level.
Funk. It's not helpful.
No, when has Funk ever been helpful?
Sorry. I thought I was trying.
I'm sorry. Did I mean to be? Thing is, I got 2 streams over here, both iHack7. One says Hack7 Program, the other says vMix Output 1, and I've been using...
vMix Output 1.
Yeah, vMix Output 1 should be the one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, try moving around, doing something with audio.
Hold on.
Be acoustic.
Yeah, let me try this.
Here, tell you what, let me remove the source and I'll just add the new one.
What new one? There's no new one.
No, add a new one in my OBS, because a lot of times those things break.
Just...
Please stand by while we reboot Narc.
I'm waiting for you.
No, go do. You just keep going on doing what you're doing. I will fix it on my end. Just don't wait for me.
Don't worry, Black Star will make the noises. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Well, see, that's what I was. At least that would be something. But him sitting there, it's like it's hard to test audio when he's parked.
The engine is very loud.
I'm sure it is, but you know.
Pow, 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 pow. I don't remember what the combine gun sounds like.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it sounds horrible. In fact, I was talking to Narc about trying to hack the sound files so we could lower the output volume of that thing because it overblows everything.
There was an INI file that actually had the volumes in it, and people said do this, and I tried modifying them, and they did not take an effect.
You're kidding! It didn't accept the changes.
No, it did not. It did not seem to have any effect on the game itself.
That's
unfortunately. I wanted to do that, but
it just change it to the Tim Allen grunt.wave.
I remember correctly. There were guys in here.
I remember this house, but I don't remember why.
Is it because there's dudes in it? Because I think it's because there's dudes in it.
I don't know. Ah!
Really?
I like they're trying to conserve ammo. Let me just hit this guy.
Collidus in the chat. Ugh, 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 reload. Ugh, 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 ugh. Reggie says, yeah, we can hear Funk. Gotta sort that out.
I know we're trying to solve technical issues, and everybody wants to be a comedian.
Of course they have, because you know that's the opportunity that they have. Actually, yeah, I think I've ascertained that whatever NDI audio channel you send to me is not sending anything. I've actually got the raw NDI pumped straightly into my mixer.
Then you've got the wrong one. There are two. One of them is video only. It's for me.
I've tried both, and I'm saying both of them are not getting NDI audio. Because even on my local viewer, I'd be able to see the meter, and there's nothing on the meter.
Is the difficulty on easy?
No, it's normal.
Nope.
Ooh, big mistake.
I've never played this game on easy.
I only play
like Mesa. I did that because all right. Wait, let me go into the settings here.
Well, let me ask you this: can you monitor your NDI and see the meter?
I think vMix just crashed. Oh no! Wait. Okay, it didn't.
Okay, because historically I've always used vMix Output 1. But I've selected both of them because they're both coming out of the Hack i7. And C. Baron says, damn, did not forget how to play games between streams. No, not at all. Well, yes, but there we go. I heard that.
Okay,
so what'd you change?
basically it was a bus audio assignment. We'd
I
always
knew
been
it.
using A for this, but then when they added the ability to have other ones, I switched over to C.
Okay,
Oh.
that explains it.
I hear noises.
Yep, there you go. Okay,
Now
so
that
I gotta-
will be side chained, where normally I wouldn't be sending funk side chained audio, but that's what I
don't
can
care what
do
funk
at the
gets.
moment.
I just wanted to be able to hear it.
You can send it to me over shortwave. I don't care. Oh yeah, I remember the combine gun now. Clack, 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 clack.
All right, I think that should be all of them.
There was
I'm also pretty
something
sure, like, you
I
can
thought was
bypass all
neat
that
in
if you
this
want.
house. There's something neat in this area, but I just have no idea what it was.
In the house? Oh, there's another set of structures down the road before we get to the bridge. Maybe you're thinking of that one instead of this one? I don't remember there being anything particularly neat in here. Like, there's no basement in here.
Oh, which one had the basement?
It's the next one.
Oh, it's next. All right,
It's the
sorry.
one before the bridge.
I think it might have been the basement one.
Alpha's like, grenade! Clyde says, fun fact, while she hadn't confirmed herself, Alex Wilton Reagan, the voice of Samantha Trainer from the Mass Effect, will be playing the lead in the next Amnesia game. Super excited.
All right, well, I
All
think
right,
we can get back in
cool.
the car now.
I'll
That
put
sounds like something Lionel would say.
farther up my list of games not to play because it's scary.
Zale Manic said sidechain is such a nice feature. Yes, yes it is. And you won't believe the hoops poor Narc had to go through to get this thing dialed in just right.
Oh, well, because the part of the problem is that we spent a long time trying to make it work in OBS before OBS had it as a built-in feature. And then, shortly after that, we abandoned OBS for another piece of software that had a bunch of other features that OBS didn't have, but also didn't have this built in, so we had to go back to rolling our own for sidechain again. So, like, we could be making it easier on ourselves, but we're not.
Yeah, no. What's the fun in that?
Oh, no. See, the boost on the car is good for the jumps and stuff like that, but if you can't just keep straight, it's not great.
You missed a supply box, but it doesn't matter.
Well, actually, Suit 42, Health 76 kind of does matter, maybe.
This is like me driving IRL.
That's not good. That shouldn't be like that.
I think there's supply boxes on the
there
other
is.
side. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, Cyberk says crossbow on the hill.
Oh, wait, there's a crossbow up here?
What?
Apex
There's a
says crossbow. I
in
think maybe
this
they're telling you
game?
to use it. It says pin the soldier to the billboard.
Oh, yeah, there's a thing you can do.
I think they're taking requests. Kaleidos is not a fan of how young Motoko looks. Well, I'm sorry, Japan disagrees with you there. But then again, they're all perverts.
I'm sure
you're
there
not
are
wrong
some
enough.
Japanese people who are not perverts.
Hey, any country that not only invented tentacle porn but also has vending machines for used underwear, yeah, that says it all.
Yeah,
That just means there's a
crossbow, okay.
sustainable population of perverts.
And strangely enough, they
Petrol
reproduce at an
brand
incredible rate.
petrol.
Yeah, why don't they pick a dino name or something? That's what typical Hollywood and TV does.
You know what? I did not even remember there was a crossbow in this game. I think I may have never
You used it for
it.
how many levels? What do you mean you didn't remember there was a crossbow in this game?
I think I've never used it before.
How many streamers remember how just last week, I'm sure we've used the crossbow at least once.
I didn't watch last week.
Apex says, yeah, Marathon needs a crossbow. See,
Oh,
Destiny.
This is one of my favorite weapons in this game,
Mark
honest.
absolute loves this weapon.
You do have to compensate for drop. Like most of the guns in the game, like you do not have to worry about bullet drop, but you do have to on the crossbow.
Well, these are boiling hot steel rods or iron rods or something. So
Yeah.
I would think they would have to.
I got a boiling hot rod right here.
Yeah, but
See a
unfortunately,
doctor about that.
it's made by AMD, so. Cyberx, yeah. Personally, I like to try and make him dangle to the board platform one leg, like Werner von Croy in Tomb Raider 4. See, I haven't seen that bit T4.
Who played Tomb Raider 4?
Yeah,
Well,
Cyborg did.
You know what? It must have been popular. I don't know.
It was incredibly popular.
There are so many Tomb Raider games, I can't even keep track of them anymore.
Right. I remember
think
Tomb Raider 1 and 2.
I
And
vaguely
then I
remember playing the first one.
New Tomb
Oh
Raider.
yeah, there he is. See?
And I never
And
finished
that's it. Did you have a PlayStation?
I did. I had an original PlayStation, and the reason I got it was I spent like $400 on, of all things, a Sears card, because it was the only card I had. It was the only place that actually had one, and I paid like way over list price for the damn thing to get Alien Trilogy. That was the go-to title for me. I had to have that. Once I saw the trailer, it's like, shut up and take my money. And yeah, and I remember the original Resident Evil, which, you know, almost gave me a heart attack on many occasions. I think one of the PS4 games. Oh, there was this really cool,
Oh, darn it.
cute pirate game. I remember. I can't for the life of me remember the title. It's kind of like that Wave 1 that we played on the PC recently.
Oh, remember a game. Oh, but that was way.
Damn,
Did
that
you kill
was
yourself?
no. I was holding a barrel and he fired.
Oh, and he blew it up.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
an actual
wow.
barrel.
That's gonna hurt.
That
Clyde
was
says,
that was totally my fault.
I do question the legitimacy of propelling a hot piece of glowing rebar with
Oh.
pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, that was weird.
This is true. It'd probably keyhole.
I had hit that guy with a crossbow bolt and held him to the thing, but when it reloaded the checkpoint, he fell off.
My God. Unplayable. Must uninstall. Kaleidos says, you can't put guiding feathers on a rebar. Still, though, you could put fins. You could put metal fins. Cyber said, yeah, the Werner von Croy scene where he traps his leg is after the training area.
Oh, the... Damn, I forgot about
The Splodies?
the gas station, basically.
Oh my God, they're full of gas. Once you break out the aircraft weaponry. Hold on, I'm gonna die laughing here.
Well, that was kind of a disaster.
Yeah,
I forgot these things blow up. That's the problem.
Yeah, that was the
I should not
definition
have
of a
been
shit show.
walking there at all.
He's reestablishing his status as a Red Cup girl. This just in, the Combine have gas. No wonder they wear those masks.
Okay, I can't get
What are you trying to do, blow us up? He's chucking barrels with a gravity gun in a big giant building saying, you know, danger. Kaleidos says, my dad has a cool term for oil. Want to know?
Sure.
It involves Victoria's Secret. No.
All right,
Wow,
well
I
now
love it.
we...
You're going to use the gravity gun to pick up the shotgun to beat them to death with it.
I would
Is
if
it
I
black
could.
gold? I know it says black gold. Racist. And Kaleidos says liquid sun.
That's weird.
Where's that popular?
Nobody
I'm
calls it
curious.
that. This always that was a neat thing. I don't remember how long it took me to notice this the first time.
What, to take out the
because I
wheeled
thought maybe you
shocks?
had to abandon the vehicle because they have this shield over there that you could there's a walkway, but you can't get the vehicle through. No, you actually use the gravity gun to take the vehicle chocks away.
Yeah, out of them, yeah.
And then it just
Rolls.
rolls down the hill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. In a game where they're showing off the physics engine, you didn't think...
And they were using this as a portable generator for the shield. So
no.
now that the vehicle
This took
goes,
me like 3 hours, Next Star. I swear to God. Game, and it's obvious. You have to... I mean, yeah, they're showing off the physics of the game, but you have to put yourself into the mindset of yourself in 2004. Which is like...
Yeah.
There's
But
no way that's going to move.
diegetic puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like an artificial puzzle. It feels like a very, very organically developed puzzle for the situation.
One might
that it
say
exists
organic.
in.
Others might say lazy and they're just showing off their physics engine.
Nope. Nope, that was amazing. Whoever brought that up in the board meeting and said, hey, I've got an idea for this puzzle, that guy should run the company.
They probably gave it to an intern and said, what do we do here? I don't know, just put the chalks there. Okay.
Instead, it's Gabe Newell.
Cyborg says, how is Black Gold racist, Black Star? Because it's black in the name. That's what makes us racist. You can't say anything's black anymore. Not even my name.
All right. Man,
Oh, crap.
freaking
Well,
stop.
all right.
Linus,
Oh, so
forgetting
they're
how
using
old
them
I am.
as troop transports.
Yeah, but those troops can't be happy. I mean, that guy is not exactly staying level. Imagine getting airsick in there.
Well, I think when he carries it away, it's empty.
Well, you'd say that. Let's just say they may not be live bodies. I mean, otherwise, it's just a real inefficient way of schlepping stuff around.
One thing I will say about the controls not being that great is that they do give you like it works the same way as the gun in a Warthog, right? Is that you've got unlimited bullets, but there's a cooldown.
Right.
But the thing about the Warthog is that once you get into the groove of controlling the Warthog, it's so effective. You're like, why would you use anything else? If you're playing in co-op and you have a gunner for it, or you have an NPC gunner, you'll just use it. And like all the speedrunners use it, and you would just never give it up. Using the weapon on this is unwieldy enough that it's good for some situations, but for other ones, you're like, no, I want to get off. I want to get off and handle this myself because it's just kind of too clumsy using the vehicle to fight. It's, you don't have full range of view. You can't aim up all that high. You can't aim above there. You can't aim behind you.
We can't have anything nice.
It's not so OP that you're not willing to give it up.
Kaleidos says, the Combine brought Cybertruck technology to Earth. Yeah, they should sue. It's like, hey, we've had this for decades longer before than Elon
That's not
Musk
the question. The question is, why is Elon Musk dealing with the Combine?
Oh, why do you think? Come on. If there's
Is it-
anybody on
is
the
it 'cause
planet
he's
that
a
would
dick?
deal with him,
I
it's
think it's 'cause he's
Elon
a
Musk. Baron says, I guess that means Black Mesa deserve what they got for being racist. Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
See, every time you hear that, you got to say, don't qualify it.
Oh,
That's an Archer joke. Why are you holding a grenade? It's funny, you're just throwing it back. Oh my god, seriously, you missed the barn. I think they got Joe. Oh no! Yep, they got Joe.
what?
Now they got me. No, I'm breaking the engine.
oh, bugger.
Oh, Phil's in the chat. Hi, Phil.
Well,
Cyborg says this bridge ahead reminds me of one on the road to the Sand End near Hunley. It's a big train bridge of the small footbridge underneath. I forgot the river that was in Denon or not.
Having just recently played Black Mesa, I do think that the humanoid AI in this is better.
Oh, I think so too.
Like
I mean,
they do a
act
better
like
job
humans.
of navigating to you. They do a better job of presenting a credible threat. Like I'd say most of the threat in Black Mesa comes from like the damage model.
Yeah, or the player.
Yes, that too.
Cyborg says, yeah, wouldn't
How
EA
many
or Disney
jerks are
be
in
more
here?
likely to deal with the Combine? No. I mean, in spirit, yes, but in practicality, no. I can't say them getting together
I
anytime
don't
soon.
think Disney would deal with the Combine because of the. I think it would be too much bad publicity for even Disney.
Which is saying something.
EA would do it in a second.
Phil Mysterious says, yeah, why would Elon? Quote, I inherited my dad's blood emerald money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like this is not really a question.
No,
You're
it's
right.
not.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just look at him.
I retract the question.
Look at his face. He says, Musk deal with the nefarious alien tyrants? Money, I imagine. Alpha Vex is, yeah, watching the stream makes me think of the Half-Life Infinity type of game. You know, Gordon goes through different timelines, maybe aiding Zen, then the Combine. Some end up failing.
Now, what's up here? Is there a head crab up here or something?
Cyborg says, watch out for the
I think
poison
the modern
zombies.
gamer like it.
I don't remember what's up here, if anything. Oh, there's
another crossbow in case you lost your other one. It's nice that they provide spares.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up here.
Yep. Well, Cyborg called it. He says, watch out for the poison zombies. And now I murder your kids.
Think that's all of them?
Take that, you nasty monster. You'll get more of the same. Thank you for the heads up, Lino. Appreciate it.
Okay. Restream chat wants to connect to tweemoji.maxcdn.com.
What? Somebody trying to hack us?
Oh no, Restream.io bot. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. It's prompting me to tweet it.
Wow, let's tweet it. 100 messages.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll click tweet whatever the heck.
Phil says I'm getting stress sweats from seeing those past
Oh, no,
crabs.
it wants to link to the wrong tweet account. No, I'm not doing that.
No, don't do that. No,
wait, which Twitter account is it linking to?
Well, it just opens in a browser, and so it goes to the one that I was logged in as, which is my other one, my personal account.
Any Twitter account is the wrong account.
No one, not the one I game with.
Interesting.
Don't be a twit.
So anyway, Funk, what's the worst thing to happen in Michigan this week? Is it coronavirus or was it the Democratic primary?
Can't it be both?
It's actually really an interesting question that I'm not sure I know the answer to.
I was waiting for him to somehow tie it into his new $750 AMD processor. Is the most interesting thing in Detroit.
I'm going to say that it's got to be that Democratic primary. That's terrible. But the coronavirus thing, they're like canceling all the college classes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep. Harvard has canceled classes. Everything is going to remote.
Oh yeah.
Students are being told not to come back from break.
Yep. So, and if they don't cancel the Olympics, they're idiots.
I wish I graduated. I wish I was still in college because this would be boss.
Why? You wouldn't have your $750 AMD processor.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have made it yet.
I'd have other stuff like Friends.
Like,
no, that's not true. That's not
when
true.
has that ever happened? Come on. What are you talking about? Who do you think you're talking to? Oh, I love that one is casually trying to run away.
Yeah, he was one of the little ones.
He's like scurrying away like a dog going to poop. Oh my god, that was funny. He wasn't going after you. He's like, screw this shit, I'm out of here.
Right. So the neat thing about this, I'll go back so we can look at it, is that
Alpha Vex is he lives in Boston. He says, yeah, they're closing all the major universities.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no reason to go to college anymore. It's all online.
So this is a bridge that goes off into the distance, but there's another one of these powered gates.
Oh, Vex says, yeah, they're also afraid of spring break. Yeah, as you should be too. It's not just super chlamydia anymore.
Super chlamydia.
Yeah, have you heard?
What's super chlamydia?
Oh, hold on. I'll get the Wicca. I'll read it for you. Yeah, there's this new antibiotic strain that is like really hard to kill.
Well,
all right. So here's another one of those gates, and we can see that the gate is powered. And the question is, oh, well, where do you go? They got to shut the gate off.
We got to follow the wires, surely. I don't remember this puzzle at all.
Yeah, well, basically, we have to cross the bridge on foot to be able to turn the power to this off.
Oh, is this one? Do we go like under the bridge?
Yeah, this is a really neat area.
I remember that. It's really cool. Or was that Wolfenstein? What game am I remembering? I don't know.
They all kind of run together.
Someone in the chat tell me what game I'm remembering, if it was Wolfenstein.
Chat, you remember what's in my brain. Hurry up and type it in there so I don't have to. Lionel says, yeah, spring break of the past. Beware of STT. Spring break of 2020. Beware of superflu. I'm surprised they haven't done a lot of parallels with Stephen King's The Stand yet. You know,
You haven't? I've heard plenty of them.
Really? Oh, okay, I was wondering.
Some of them by Stephen King himself.
Well,
Tell me
even my
more.
dad
On
is saying,
Twitter.
"Hey, have you seen Contagion?" You know, it's like, oh my god, it's everywhere. It's like,
What
no,
is
but
the
I've seen
plot
Outbreak.
of The Stand?
What is the what? The cause of it?
What is the plot?
The whole plot of that is there is a super flu that the military is toying with at this facility that has an outbreak, and one friggin' security guard, instead of closing the gate to lock the potential fleers in, he grabs his daughter and his wife and jumps in a car and runs. And he goes halfway across the country, driving through Texas of all places, and ends up infecting the entire country, which then infects the rest of the planet and wipes out the entire earthly population except a very small percentage. And the rest of the small percentage apparently start gaining psychic powers and being drawn to different parts of the country in an eventual showdown with a character called Randall Flagg, who ends up turning out to be the devil. So yeah,
more or less.
It's
Okay, it started off pretty cool, then it turned into a very Stephen King book.
yes, it's a very Stephen King book. So,
All
which
right.
is what, 1,400 pages? I mean, the thing is, you know, immensely huge. And there was a 4-part cheesy mini series a number of years ago starring Gary Sinise and Molly Ringwald, and you know,
I like Gary Sinise and Molly Ringwald.
hey, you should check it out. It was made, I think, in 94, 96. I don't know. It sounds
Also, that was during Molly Ringwald's like quiet, not really doing a lot of work
semi-retirement.
period.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's
But yeah, I can't
by the
believe I
way,
haven't seen it.
so now there's a train above us.
Oh, come on. We live next to a train. Do we really need that in our games too?
No, it's almost too realistic.
You know what this
You
this
live
bridge
under
reminds
a
me of?
bridge next to a train. This is just real
Yeah.
life.
Well, this is Tuesday for us, but no, you know what this bridge reminds me of? This reminds me of the bridge in Black.
No, this is way better than
Why
that.
you got to qualify it?
Because I was waiting for Lionel to say that's racist.
That's terrible.
That's why I brought it up. Kalata says, yeah, they released the remastered Blu-ray a few months ago of The Stand, so you may be able to get that too, especially considering how much you can afford on computers.
No, I spent all my money on computers. I can't
You
afford
can
Blu-rays.
buy Blu-rays. Come on, you know you can.
I can't afford Blu-rays.
Speaking of it, yeah, are you getting the entire Infinity Saga on Blu-ray?
Absolutely not.
I figured you would.
Oh, I did get him. All right, good.
No. I thought the movies were good but forgettable. And the only reason I have the Blu-rays is so I can watch the special features and then forget them too.
Well, I was going to ask, because you seem to be a very special feature director's cut commentary kind of guy.
Yeah. To me, I only watch the movie so I can then watch it with commentary. That's the only point.
What's the attraction?
I don't even like movies. I don't.
Well, that's
like,
just it.
I
That's
say
what I'm
that-
wondering.
I say that people don't
right.
believe me, but
I am
I like
hearing-
commentary tracks.
Thought I heard soldiers. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Cyborg said, yeah, there's a Wolfenstein New Order bridge level. Maybe that's what you're thinking of.
I might be thinking about that, but I'm also thinking about this. Oh, nice shot. All right, so the Narc's got his gun. This is just what Narc.
Oh, yeah,
does
this
now.
is going to be...
the problem is constrained ammo. Yeah, like
Well,
you,
yeah.
you don't get a huge amount of ammo for this
If
gun.
he could run a hack with Infinite, this is all you would see the entire game, is Narc at this bow nailing
Probably.
things with hot reload.
Probably.
Just crouching, trying to snipe
Yep.
the head crabs and raise
Oh,
it
yeah.
home.
He'll be guarding this lane for days. He'll be setting up camp, more than a Boy Scout. So yeah, that's his thing.
Come on.
Zale says, Narc Blackstar, do you think the I know we're losing, I want to know if we've lost would be a good, would be a good candidate for the soundboard? I just beat Reach for the first time this week, and I am wondering that if a very emotionally charged line would be recontextualized the hilarious ways you guys seem to be very good at.
We might be willing to do that. I think I want to play Reach on the channel first, assuming
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna
we definitely have to.
do that.
Oh, you haven't played Reach yet? Oh, we can
no,
play it
no.
on
We
the
did
PC
the last
now.
one we did was ODST.
No, I did test out in fact, Narc was actually joking the other day. Well, we should get Funk on multiplayer. Apparently the Halo Anniversary has been added to the MCC, and I played co-op with my friend John, and it was absolutely spectacular. We did the entire campaign over 2 days, and it was pretty much flawless. We had like a couple messages about losing stuff, but I don't know how much bandwidth is being sucked up. But 2 seconds later, it all came back, and it was in sync the whole time. So you might be able to run it.
They claim that they haven't really changed the netcode or anything, or there's been no claim of changed netcode. But the reports that I'm getting from people, which are few, is that it works a lot better to do online co-op.
That was my experience, but again, it was just with
a lot of people are saying that. And I was wondering, what did they do? Did they subcontract to Bungie for, hey, how about a little Destiny netcode for this?
I bet
you think that would be the best way of doing it if they were willing. I don't know that they are.
Aphex Vex says, yeah, a bunch of college students slobbering over each other and moving across the country. Who needs the Combine to ruin Earth? No one, apparently. We just need sloppy seconds. That'll do it. Lionel says, yeah, put the men's room at the end of the bridge underside. What was I thinking? He's pulling an MST3K. Kaleidos says, yeah, they released the remastered Blu-ray a few months ago with the stand, so yeah, you should definitely pick it up. He says, okay, this part coming up involving the cart across the bridge. Okay, so apparently there's a cart coming up?
Well, when we come to the end, we're going to have to unpower the shield and then go back and get the car, and I think another train comes.
As opposed to other guys. I'm surprised they don't scream horribly that they've been impaled. Speaking of which, can you like shoot them in the foot and nail their feet to the floor?
Yeah, you can. You can like wherever you hit them, they will stick to the wall and hang from it, just kind of like the harpoon gun in BioShock.
Do they try to grab their feet and pull it out again, or do they just die instantly?
No, they pretty much just they ragdoll and it pins the ragdoll.
Would it be awful if they like fell unconscious and then came to and then started screaming and writhing around?
That sounds like a doesn't sound like a Valve move. That sounds like an id move.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll have to get a mod pack.
I would love to see the id version of Half-Life.
Kaleidos says, I actually had no idea what to do, so I cheesed it until I got there. Well, we're not beyond a good cheese, so yeah, he's off the ground.
Excellent. Excellent.
Who's shooting you from across the thing? Somebody come up behind you?
Yeah, no, he's up.
Oh, he's
top.
above you. Above you. Run, nade. Oh, did it fall off?
It fell off. Yeah.
Oh, for a second there, I thought it was on the floor next to you. I was like, why aren't you running?
Yeah, see, they're up there.
Oh, that's a good hit. See, that's why we need to get the Wilhelm scream, so we can hit that on demand on the soundboard.
I regret nothing.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
He's held to the wall there by the bolt. Can't really see where it is, but
I don't think
there.
we want to. My God, they just keep reproducing. Okay, now melee him in the ass. In fact, they say Halo Reach, Marathon 7. Oh, Kaleidos says, oh, Command & Conquer is coming to Steam.
yeah, aren't they doing like a remaster of that? They're even trying to like upscale the cutscenes and stuff. They were doing a whole thing.
I remember when I was really little, I think is when Command & Conquer came out. When I was really little, my friends' older brothers were all playing that.
Now, I gotta admit, this part, I'm trying to remember, I don't know if this was the first cable puzzle in Half-Life 2, but it's kind of the first one I remember, and this one broke my brain for a little bit because I just did not think of doing what they wanted me to do.
Did it go out the window?
This barrier functions both for people and for vehicles.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect the Gavita gun.
Really?
I think this was the first one.
Aim across. I was trying to figure out, like, do I get out on the ledge and go out the window and maybe get it through this
There's
window?
There's a window right next to it, so I figured, don't you have to get far enough just to that?
And all you need to do is just point at it. That's it.
I remember this one being very clear because the barrel is there. That barrel's there in the room for you to grab.
It should have been, because there's always this sound, right? When the gun is pointed at something it can affect.
Right, it registers.
You get this little sound.
And you see the
effect.
animation.
And that should have been, but I wasn't. I was looking at the thing. I wasn't listening. I wasn't watching that. And so I did not notice.
Says, you guys should watch a movie commentary without seeing the movie. It's delightful. Conan the Barbarian comes to mind.
Okay, so if there's a movie commentary you should watch without seeing the movie, in my opinion, it is the original Matrix DVD.
There's another body hanging off this guy. He's hanging by his foot. All right.
The original Matrix DVD, they don't really talk about anything. It's really stilted. It's really awkward. And at one point, the director, it wasn't one of the directors. It wasn't one of the Wachowskis. It was like a producer who was.
I love how you said that. You didn't say the Wachowski brothers. You said the Wachowskis.
Well, that's what they're called now.
That is what they're called now.
Not in 1999. They didn't.
Whatever.
It's not 1999.
But we're still talking about the same people, so they're the Wachowski. They're not brothers no more. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway,
you're about to go into a rendition of Sister.
I think it was a producer and Carrie Ann Moss, and the producer was bragging about how he knew Tom Cruise, and then just called him while he was on the commentary to show everyone that he knew Tom Cruise. It's really
what?
Awful.
Why?
I don't know. Go grab your DVD. Go grab your DVD. It was a terrible commentary.
I don't know. It's in a box
somewhere. Doesn't have
somewhere.
anything to do with the movie, but if you're bored sometime, just listen to it. You don't need to have the movie on.
Oh, Cyber wants to know, any idea where I can get an affordable, as in like 40 pounds or less, Oculus Quest for Half-Life Alyx when it comes out? I don't know. Ask Mr. Moneybags.
Breaking into some guy's house and stealing it.
He actually wanted to find out where he could get a VR headset so he could play Alyx.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get one. So this whole computer build has been basically
to get VR Alyx for you.
I'm a little bit confused now because I thought
you gotta go back.
I know I am going back, but I thought there's rockets everywhere and they're for fighting the gunship. But there's no.
Where's your tube?
There's no gunship. Where's the gunship?
Maybe the gunship appears later.
No, gunship's definitely supposed to appear. I think when you're going back. I thought.
Okay.
Oh, well, maybe you didn't go back enough.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
I mean, there's rockets everywhere, but I don't need it because there's no gunship.
Well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now, one thing I do remember is getting stuffed doing these jumps over and over again.
I don't know how everyone's so bad at jumps. You can make it on the ladder with that jump.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy. Still more rockets. Wow.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I remember. I remember there being a gunship to fight here, and the rockets don't make sense unless there is one.
I do too, but that
so
might be
why
Wolfenstein.
hasn't it triggered?
Maybe you're remembering
I think the
Wolfenstein.
gunship when you're on top of the bridge. Yeah, but then you don't. Then you either
Well,
don't
then
need or
why all
don't
the
have the rockets. I agree. This is not. It's not what I remember, but I'm not sure how solid my memory is.
Been a long time. Okay, what are the odds that... I don't remember this at all, but what are the odds that when you drive on the bridge, the gunship explodes the bridge and then you fall down?
No, that's the bridge falling down is a Half-Life episode 1 or 2 thing.
Oh.
But yeah, there is a collapsible bridge. What happens up top here is that a train comes at you. Oh wait, the shield is not down.
Oh, you failed. You forgot to press the button when you were in the shield room.
Oh, bugger. All right, so that's what. Yeah, so okay, so I forgot to do a thing, and that was what. What are you? What are you doing up here all by yourself?
Oh, he's so cute. They do look cute compared to the poison ones from Ravenholm.
Yes. Okay, yeah, so that's what it is. I didn't push the button, and that's what spawns the gunship.
No clip through this. Just fly. Find the fly code. Oh yeah, that works too. Oh good, now you've kept the cute head crab alive. I don't remember how to go.
No, I don't want to do that. That's just making it harder on myself. I don't need to do
that's
that.
where you get the rockets.
Yeah, I unplugged the wire and I did not push the button, I guess. I should
I don't
have.
even know if there is a button.
There's something. There's something
just
that,
said that.
I
I
didn't
don't
do
even know.
because I did not finish what I needed to do there.
This is classic video game. Hey, I did the thing. How come the plot's not advancing? There must be a button.
All right, so there's the plug. I undid the plug. Oh yeah, it's this.
Boop. I really would have appreciated a visual indicator besides the red thing. No, this would be
Bridge
better.
access inactive. So now gunship.
Okay. All right. So, good. I'm glad that's in there. Because what Bungie
yeah,
would
and
have
a bunch
done
of
is they
other
would
stuff,
have put that room in view of the shield, so you could see that it was gone. Oh, I hear it.
Yep.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 was all supposed to be about destructible environments and stuff. And I think it would have been really cool to have more of that in this one, even though there was a little bit. I think there are a lot better environments to destruct. Well, that was easy.
No, that wasn't it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
I had to go back and hit a switch, and that was why the
I knew
gunship
it.
hadn't spawned yet. But here it is. So
I assume we couldn't progress without it.
yeah, we couldn't progress without hitting the switch and without fighting the gunship. So
Damn switches.
oh, see now I'm out of rockets, so I've got to advance
What?
to the next
They were
spot.
like 50 on the ground.
You
What
can only
happened?
hold so many of them though, so basically you have to grab a bunch, fire a few, and then run and grab some more.
Oh my god.
Gordon Freeman's this weird combination of Doom Guy and Master Chief in this game, where he can still hold 1,000 weapons, but
I
not
thought
very
he was
much
super
ammo.
nerd. I thought the reason he could carry 1,000,000 weapons was because of the suit. No,
All
No. You could have survived that.
Casualty.
Aphex is doing his Halo Reach Marathon 7 joke again. Oh no, that thing's not scrolling down. Okay. Let's see. No. Oh, Cyborg says, what's WMR? Baron says,
Windows
yeah, Windows
Master Race.
Mixed Reality.
Oh, okay.
In other
That was
words, their
close.
update program.
Yeah, so
Point up
so
for
I got
me.
this notification, by the way. Like, hey, update Windows. So, all right, I'll update Windows.
Oh,
and
no,
then
you
I
don't.
go online the very next day, and it's like, don't update Windows. It breaks everything.
Surprise.
No, luckily it didn't break anything on my system, but
Kaladis says, I think the bridge part is meant to be solved by reversing back off the tracks before the train hits you.
Yes.
I cheesed it by driving so fast and turning so quick before the train reached me. I failed that like 10 times before it actually worked. And every
I
time the
think
train
that's
hit me,
how
I
I
turned into a
solved it.
qualified astronaut.
what is in the United States, the qualifications is what, like 60 60,000 feet or something, or like some ludicrously low number to be technically an astronaut.
Oh,
Something
you mean
that
for
U2
where-
pilots get.
Actually, that's a good question. Find
Oh
out.
no! Oh, come on!
Casualty.
I don't like those wires just flopping around from
Well, they're
from
supposed
nothing.
to they're supposed to cheese you into thinking that you might get attacked by it because throughout the whole game there are those nasty creatures hanging from the ceiling. So,
Oh yeah, that didn't work.
well, he didn't cook off the grenade. I don't think you can cook them off in this game. So
I'm not sure.
Give
Have
it
you
a shot,
tried?
See what happens.
No, I haven't
I
actually
remember
tried.
games at this time having the pre-cooking grenades feature, so that might be available.
Okay, eligibility. To earn the astronaut badge by the U.S. Air Force or U.S. Navy Marine Corps, officer must complete all required training and participate in space flight more than 50 miles or 80 kilometers above the Earth.
Oh, it's 80
US
kilometers.
Yeah,
Okay.
U.S. Army has awarded the badge to officers that have orbited the Earth, and in the 1960s, the U.S. State Department of Defense awarded astronaut badges to military and civilian pilots who flew aircraft higher than 50 miles, 80 kilometers. 7 USAF and NASA pilots qualified for the astronaut badge flying the suborbital X-15, and it lists the American pilots, etc., etc. And all other men and women awarded the astronaut badge earned it by traveling to space in non-winged rockets, the F-15 or the space shuttle.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought there was some kind of... It's probably just some crap I read on the internet that's not true then. That, like, U2 pilots are according to some branch of the military, considered to be in space because the plane flies so high.
Well, it depends on what the 1960s requirement is or was compared to what it is now, if it has in fact changed.
Yeah, it
And
might be something like that.
that's a whole historical thing. Also, I mean, they were serving our country in a spy capacity, so I'm sure they grant them a lot of leeway because those are not the people you want to piss off.
And I bet the maximum height a U2 can fly is still classified.
Oh, a lot of that stuff is maximum height for things, the maximum depth for things. They don't want anybody knowing the mil specs on anything because that's just, free information for people you don't want to have that free information.
I heard a rumor that an SR-71 Blackbird was able to go from New York to Los Angeles in 20 minutes. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if
what's
I
the
believe
record?
that. I don't know. Well, see, because that's the thing, right? You don't really know. There's only been like one time when those things have ever been pushed to the max because they've never really had to. That's the coolest part. I love that stuff.
Let's see. Flight record to Dallas, Washington.
Well, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be logged. There was like some kind of thing happening.
So March 1990, where average speed was 2,200 miles an hour. It was
nothing.
20.
I can do that in my car.
It's hard to read because this is actually like a photo. I'm trying to scale this. 26 minutes, 36 seconds. So that is close.
What? Really?
Yeah.
From
It was
New
on
York to LA?
6th of March, 1990.
Wow.
Yeah, there's old record versus new record. The old records were like in Boeing 707s, Learjets, Mooney 252s,
Sop with
MD
Camel.
F4D, and then the new record, Lockheed versus all the other stuff.
Oh, look at this.
6th of March,
Whoa.
1990. Whoa, what's going on here?
Zombie
Oh,
versus antlion.
Antlion.
Should we be seeing this?
I think, what is the thing, like you step, wow.
Into the hot
That
tub?
is not how I expected that one to turn out.
Head crab for the win.
I hate antlions. You get health by stomping
wonder,
on the grubs, though.
Was there a thumper that... Oh, crap. Okay, yeah.
There-
Damn, I forgot.
I don't know if there's a thumper here. Have we seen antlions before? Again, I didn't
we
watch
did.
I don't know where we are in the game. Okay.
Now this is from Palmdale, Westgate, LA Gate, flying all the way to the Washington Gate and the East Gate on the East Coast.
Is that like Watergate Gate?
No, it's yeah, there's this whole page on it. If you want, I'll send it to you if you want to read it. One of the things here, which I can't read, also has a time for 8 minutes, but I don't know what's the starting and end point. 8 minutes, 20 seconds. At an average speed of 22.42.
That's gotta be a rocket. Okay, that looks normal.
No, it's this SR-71A.
Okay, that was some weird-ass shadow stuff. But if I was in my house and I saw that... you'd
yourself.
All right, I'm just going to go grab the gun and end it right now. I don't even want to let whatever's going to happen. It's going to finish it off.
Yep.
Okay, well, at the very least, I think at least they took care of the soldiers, because I don't hear any more of them out here. And at least they're not infinitely spawning, because I don't see any more showing up.
Baron says, if Alex is a secret sequel, I will eat my hat. And goes, Cyberpunk, it's not. It's a prequel to Half-Life 2, and there are rumors that will tease Half-Life 2 Episode 3, which I doubt.
Sounds like a secret sequel.
What does that even mean?
Half-Life 3 is not happening.
Just I don't know. But yeah, I beat this by boosting like a mofo. I regret nothing!
Yeah, I mean, if you're boosting well before the thing shows up, it doesn't even matter, but...
Yeah. Tickets, please.
I think a modern mod for this game should increase the draw distance.
Alpha Vex says, I imagine meeting Gordon Freeman from Alex's perspective, and then it'll cut to the end of episode 2. And she's carrying over Eli.
Do it!
And she'll be crying over Eli.
It!
You think so?
I hope so. I want Half-Life 2 Episode 3 so bad.
Oh, please, the planet wants that. That's nothing new. Baron says the events of Alex takes place over the course of 24 hours, so it's a tiny window of
it's like
happenings.
that Jack Bauer show.
Alrighty, yeah. Which, it makes no sense to me considering they don't cover bathroom breaks.
They might, man. VR.
It's supposed to be in real time. Can you imagine if somebody had diarrhea in that show? Like 5 episodes, you'd never leave the can.
Now, does the vehicle has lights on it. But
seriously, you go through an entire season of 24, nobody
it's just
pees.
like my vehicle.
Doesn't seem to be any way to turn them on.
The lights don't work. Or maybe it's a NASCAR car. This is
just
Eli's
stickers?
custom racing car. Those are fake lights.
No, they're just stickers. That's what they are in NASCAR. So you think the guys who built this thing put stickers on the front just to make it look normal?
Absolutely.
Kaleidos says, but what would it be, Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or Half-Life 3?
I want it to be Half-Life 2 Episode 3. And that's definitely not what they're going to do. That's way too long ago.
I want somebody to come
Half-Life 3 is fine.
and put like Half-Life 4 after the Armageddon so that it starts off in a completely random spot. You have no idea how they got there. So everyone's like, well, shit, you need to fill in the gaps with all the middle ones. So yeah, I think that would be a great troll.
Let's see, I was really hoping we'd get Half-Life 3 with the VR stuff. And everyone was basically, maybe not everyone, but I think people were expecting...
Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
I think people were expecting... Oh, jeez, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
They're always bumping my controller.
I thought it was just going to be the regular ones, but I forgot about these.
Wait. How can these be bothering you? You don't have a computer that can run this.
I can run this 32 times.
Now, I'm saying when it came out. You didn't have a computer that could run this.
I had a $2,000 computer.
Running what?
I still use it. It's my file server. I still use that computer. It's got an AMD X600 processor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what video card's in it, but it had like 128 megs of VRAM.
Ooh, 128 megs.
The car just went right through that guy's head.
Yep,
That's some
unplayable.
BS.
Model broken.
Some BS.
Yeah, Barrett says Alex is basically Half-Life 3 mechanic / gameplay wise. He says development of Halo Episode 3. I almost said Halo 3. Development of
yes, and
Episode
after
3.
the cliffhanger at the end of the last episode, what everybody wanted to know was, what will the gameplay follow-up be to this?
Right,
Not like,
right.
what the heck is an advisor?
Yeah. He says that Episode 3 development went on so long, they have more Half-Life assets than all of their other games combined.
I just think. I mean, okay, so it was partially about the gameplay and what they were doing.
It is.
They talked about that. They were like, all right, so in episode 1, this is the type of thing we want to do with the gameplay. In episode 2, this is the type of thing we want to do with the gameplay. So in episode 2, I specifically remember them talking about wide open environments with destructible environments, and I thought that was going to be really wicked cool. And they didn't really talk about what they were going to do with episode 3, but I was expecting to hear more about it as it released, and we kind of figured, the community, as far as I can tell, kind of figured that Valve would just put out Half-Life 3 when they thought they could do something, innovative.
Right, and a bunch of people figured, oh, well, that'll be VR. VR is the only thing that could be as innovative as,
Or Destiny-style drop-in MMO stuff.
Okay, chat decided to put in a link for
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Was it Meat Spin?
No, this is actually Funk's new computer. It's the is never obsolete. It's the E-Machines. What is that? A 600 or is that the price? 32 megabytes of something, 128 megs of RAM, 10 gigabyte hard drive, 40 time DVD.
This computer,
56K
no,
modem.
there's no way that's
got American
a DVD
Online.
burner. No, that's the CD burner. 48X. Now at 52X, though they were so loud and they were so damaging to the CDs, you could almost not even burn anything.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was no point. You actually had better and more reliable burns at slower speeds.
I remember this E-Machines with the 600 megahertz Celeron processor.
Ooh.
I didn't own one, but my friend bought one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great computer.
Mm-hmm. Compared to Super Chlamydia.
It was a solid computer.
I'm sure it was solid. When you hit it on the floor, it actually made a noise.
Oh, God, I said computer. Alexa's talking to me. But yeah, so
Alexa,
that one
play Jay Giles Band.
No! I remember, so that one, he bought a graphics card, a 3D card from, it was like Matrox or 3DFX, one of those companies that doesn't do them anymore.
Yeah.
And it was an AGP card.
Matrox is still around, I think.
Matrox?
I think so.
Yeah, it might be.
I think they do specialized ones. They don't have as many popular things as, they used to.
Anyway, the first one he bought was a PCI card. But it turns out that didn't fit, so it had to get the AGP card.
Well, I was going to ask, what do you mean? He retired his AGP lineup? I mean, geez. It's moving on up to the PCI.
And the computer was so loud. It was like you'd start it up and whoop!
Zale Mannix says, wait, am I really the only person who just wanted to know what happened next with the plot? Apparently, yes.
That was the big thing I
apparently
wanted.
wants it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I would like to know what happens next with the plot. Yes, but honestly, I don't care that much.
AlphaVex says, the plot with the Dyson sphere and it moving through the dimensions, all right? And Zale says, I read that a while ago. What? I enjoyed it. Kind of felt like it was a bit of a cop-out somehow, though. Cyber says, the ending for episode 3 via Mark sucked.
Oh, the Epistle 3? Or whatever it's called, or what did he?
Yeah,
I don't know what he called that
AlphaVex
crap.
says, fun fact, the Combine symbol equals the Dyson sphere. So that apparently is what that represents.
Every piece of sci-fi I've ever read that involved the Dyson sphere, I haven't liked.
Really?
Yeah, and that includes the Halo books.
I was going to say, including the Next Generation episode.
I did not watch enough Next Generation to have a encyclopedic memory of all the episodes.
Oh, come on. It's the one with James Doohan in it. You know, how could you not remember the Dyson
it's one of the
sphere?
ones with Scotty?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, it's not like you have to see all of them. Just, you know,
I don't remember.
It was kind of a recognizable episode.
I really don't remember because you got to remember, Next Generation started like before I was born.
Yeah, no
But then
excuse.
It ended when I was little, and so
I'm sorry. Jaws came out when I was 1, and I still watched the movie. So
yeah, but it's a TV
that's not
show.
an excuse anymore. You have the
So
internet.
I was able to see a little bit of Deep Space Nine and Voyager and even Enterprise, and
That's
I watched
good.
the original series, of course. But I wasn't.
So that's just it.
I
How
was
can you
at just
how can
the
you watch
wrong
all of
time.
the series except Next Gen? That's
It was
what I
just
don't
the
understand.
wrong time for my life. I've seen all the Next Gen movies because they came out at the right time for my life.
Oh, see,
And I've seen
that's
a lot of the episodes, but just not all of them.
ugh. Cause see, the movies were the weakest of the Next Gen. That's the funny
absolutely.
thing. It's so ironic considering that the original Trek, the weakest of that was the Trek. Whereas the movies
No!
were great. Whereas in Next Gen,
I
the
love
best
the
thing about it
original
was the Next
series.
Gen,
How
and the
dare
movies
you.
were the weakest for them.
Only
By the way, I love
two
this other bit
movies
now where they're giving
were
us
better.
again roller mines, and they lure you into a building because you don't know what might be in it, but then there's all these windows and other holes in the building where they drop
Right.
in roller mines, and you have to you have to find a hole to drop them through.
See,
And
even
this
Kaleidos
is-
says, but that's the one with Scotty. So yeah, it's like, how could you miss that?
No, I just don't remember it. But this is the.
It makes me want to dig up a trailer and link it.
All right, link me a trailer.
All right.
This is when I started to hate the roller mines. I was okay with them until this point.
They're not that bad as long as you're waiting for them, as long as you're ready to deal with them. Oh hey,
I don't wait for
gravestones.
nothing.
oh it's nothing written on them.
There it is. It's probably. I was trying to come up with some kind of clever joke, but I can't come up with anything.
So
Oh, there was another
just
one.
a regular day of the
Your
office.
lie, right? Your lies, gamers' hope and dreams.
Is there anything over here?
Boat.
Well, yeah, but there's anything on it.
By the way, if you walked onto this boat and it looked like this, you'd run, right? That's terrible. All right, I'm gonna watch this trailer.
Well, it's not like you can do much boating.
Well, I don't know. There's more boating in this than there was in Halo.
Kaleidos
Hey,
says, hey,
Pion
Blackstar,
4.
do you know how they called the Star Trek uniforms used in the original series movies post the motion picture? What do you mean, as far as the term? Or what the cast and crew called them? Because from what I understand, the next gen ones, the early ones were terrible.
Well, it's gone.
They actually stunk something awful, so everyone's running around with body odor on these hot sets all day. It was nasty.
I can't believe the movie trailer guy was doing Next Generation TV commercials.
Oh, it's his voice. Yeah, he was doing a lot of voice work.
Wow.
Well, I think those were sponsored by ABC, so I think they had some money.
Well, yeah, and they were shooting on film, and so like there
Yeah.
was obviously a very high budget show.
Oh, for the time, yeah, it was absolutely, gangbusters. And that's what's really great, because the way that they were able to make the Blu-rays and do all the upscaling and stuff was going back to the original film negatives and redoing all the effects. Which is
They
sadly
shot
why
Friends
we will...
on film as well too, which is
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by, because it's a 4-camera sitcom. Those are almost always video.
Yep. Or they're done on film stock that is a easy transfer to film. It's not of the best like cinematic quality. It sucks though that because of that, there will never be a fully HD version Blu-rays of Farscape, because that was the most
Sad.
effects-laden show in history, and there is no chance they will be able to redo all of those special effects in
But-
high def.
Oh, did they shoot that on film or on video?
They did, but sadly,
Oh, which?
the res of which all the effects and everything were done, a lot of them were done on video,
Oh.
and there's just no way to
I
redo
hear
that.
they redid all the effects for the Next Generation Blu-rays though.
Yes, they did.
So that's pretty good.
Oh, that's
But
awesome.
also,
I want them to do
Blackstar, you
DS9
gotta-
though. Holy crap!
Look at the deep learning. If you look at the deep learning super sampling that NVIDIA is putting on its video cards now, I would bet that there is some kind of industry thing where they can like get extra resolution out of low resolution stuff. I don't know.
You mean
bet
better
there's a
upscaling
thing.
tech? I would
Within
love
like
that.
10 years, they're going to have an almost perfect upscaling thing with machine learning.
I would love for them to have it. I mean, I love the chip on my Samsung, and that's nothing compared to what's out today. Pie on 4 says, "Hey guys, you might want to change that Twitch game category."
Oh, why was it? What category is it on Twitch?
What is it?
I don't know.
How to in style?
What did you have it on? Did you have it on Halo?
It should be on Marathon. Well, I mean, it should be on Half-Life already.
Yeah, if it's on Marathon, there's a problem.
Let's check
Forces
it.
mode. Alpha Vex is Captain Freeman.
All right, I lost one of my screens here.
Oh no, Monster Maroons.
Oh, and
Recky's Crichton. Love that show.
yep, give me a second here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Alpha
You guys
Vex
remember
is,
that bash.org quote where a guy lost his computer? And
which one?
There's a bash.org quote where the guy says, "I lost my computer." And then others are like, "Oh man, what happened?" And he's like, "Well, no, I like literally lost it. It responds to ping, but I don't know where in my house it is."
Wow, first world problems. Your house is so big, you have no idea where your computer is, so much so you have to ping it. Yeah, that's a first world problem out there. Kaleidos says, "Have you watched the Deep Space Nine documentary?" Now, you said you've seen DS9. Have you watched any of their documentaries?
Nope.
Oh, because this
look,
one
DS9
called...
was canceled before I was 10.
Yeah, you said you've watched it. No, the documentary's recent. They just did one called What We Left Behind.
It says Marathon Infinity.
Oh.
Oops, see? So you looked at Marathon and thought it was fine, didn't you?
But it changed the title.
Oh, of course it did, because that makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't it not change it to what you want? Thank you for the heads up, Pi. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Pi.
Thank you. Yeah, Kaleidos says, they were able to rescan and re-render effect shots in HD just for that release. So you get a taste of it there. And yeah, it was such a tease to say, hey, you guys spent the money for next gen. Why aren't you spending the money for us? And I totally agree with them. I want them to spend a little money for it.
Deep Space Nine wasn't as good.
It wasn't as popular. I would definitely argue that it was that statement that it was not as good as incorrect.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll just agree to disagree. I think Discovery's great too. So that's what we're going to have to deal with.
See, that's why I know you're wrong. Alpha Vex says, "Huzzah, huzzah! Follow Captain Freeman." Oh, John Sabino's in the chat. Hi, John. He says, "First world problems, first world solutions." Yeah, you should just like try to team view a remote into it and then like have it start screaming loudly on its speakers or something.
Force the system speaker to or like use the dial-up modem.
Or reboot and just have it chime, you know? I mean,
that'll let you find it.
Kaleidos says, "Yeah, what Blackstar said, it wasn't as popular."
What was this guy waiting for? Seriously. What was he waiting for over here?
He was taking a dump.
It's like, I mean, I was just complimenting the AI, and what was their plan over here? It's like, all right, fine, we're going to run at them 2 or 3 at a time, and then one of us is going to stay behind till the end to surprise him when it's all over.
Yeah, they'll never suspect this.
Great plan.
Pi on Twitch says, "You're welcome. Remember me when you hit the 1 million subs."
We're still waiting to hit the 1,000
cool.
subs.
We'll send you a cookie pie.
We'll let our descendants know.
Assuming they'll play video games. Wait a minute, you got to stream with your hands? That's a baby's toy.
Baby game.
John Smita just says to die. What? What's the matter, John? Oh, I was telling everybody about our Halo run. Oh, Alpha Vex, I gotta agree. He says Discovery pales in comparison to DS9. Thank you, Vex. There you go. He's got it right. Dude, you haven't seen DS9, so or at least all of it. So how can you honestly compare?
Discovery's not
Fungus
that bad.
Drive. Fungus Drive. I mean,
okay, I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's not.
No show that you have
New
to start
Star
out with the
Wars
phrase
isn't
"It's not
bad.
that bad" is good at all.
And new Doctor Who isn't that bad either. I'll
no,
just go out.
Okay, that I agree with. It's not. People are
It's
just
the
dicks.
same It's the same crap it's been for 3 years. I think people who don't like it are just mad at the woman
Oh,
part.
crap.
No, not at all. In fact, I'm disappointed she's not getting the writing she should get. In fact, I have absolutely no problem with that show whatsoever, other than the poor writing and editing. Those are the two big things that I don't like about the new Doctor Who.
It's been awful for years.
I can't disagree, but I want it to get better. I want it to be better.
Okay.
I want better writers. I want better editors. I want actual stories that matter. I want to actually have the same emotional resonance that earlier seasons had. It has nothing to do with her being a female character. I would love for them to be 12 female Doctor Who's coming out. That I don't care about. But not if the writing's terrible.
I think you can use those mines to take out the flying guys, but I could be wrong.
Oh, John Samina said the AI was waiting to die. That's what it was. So, in answer to Nark's question, what the AI was thinking, it was waiting to die.
I have a real problem with how inaccurate the guns are in Half-Life 2. Both the SMIG and the Combine rifle are just like...
I'm sorry, did you call the SMG the SMIG?
Yeah.
It's like me calling IBM IBM.
Yeah, no problem.
Or the FBI Fibby.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look at that bullet spread. What kind of baby arms does Freeman have? Just attach it to some noodles.
I wouldn't argue with any man that has a hot rebar crossbow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. So he can shoot the hot rebar crossbow fine for 100 yards. But this alien gun, he can't. It's just fire hosing all over the place. It doesn't make any sense. And same thing with the SMIG.
Cyborg says, the SMG barrel, the SMEG head? Or is it just the rimmer? Let's see. Oh, Alpha says, yeah, the guns in Half-Life 2 have no oomph. I don't know, the shotgun seems to work pretty well. Knocks people
got
down in their ass, yeah.
But you know what? I seem to remember that being I had a problem with that at around this time. Like in Doom 3, everything sounds like... and it didn't feel... Nothing felt powerful. Half-Life 2 kind of felt that way too. In Halo 2, the only thing that felt powerful to me was the battle rifle. And the battle rifle still took 3 shots to do less damage than the pistol in the first game. I think there was just this thing in like 2003, 2006 where the guns sucked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cyborg says, Ren worked on the first Doctor Who with Jodie. He did the Pelican-style dropship and the Amazon-style factory. That's what I recall he worked on. So... Reki should know. He knows people there, so obviously he needs to get into the writer's room and say, hey guys, you need to work on this, because the direction they've gone in and whatnot, and the execution that they've had, I don't know what it is with a number of their episodes, but the editing has been schizophrenic. It's like there's entire plot scenes that, or connections between scenes, which don't exist, that they just ignore, that there are jump cuts and weird camera positions. It's like all crazy go nuts.
Before you tell him that, Ricky, go up to Jodie Whittaker and then say that I love her, and then go ahead and rip into the movie.
Yeah,
there you go.
The problem is not Jodie. She's not writing it. Okay. No. In fact, the best episode I saw was the haunting one that had no chibi in it and no of the previous editors or writers, and I think they were both written and directed by women. That was the best episode in Series 12.
I gotta admit, I did not like that episode as well as you did, but I like some of the other ones this season, so kind of evens out. Where is this other battery? I know there's one more battery. Where is it?
Reki says, I appear to have missed something. Lino was talking about your work with the recent few episodes in the latest Doctor Who seasons.
Where is this third battery?
Ooh, what? No, wait, isn't that Lionel's brother? Or something? I don't remember anything or comment.
I haven't gotten the Venn diagram. I still haven't gotten over the...
Can one of our commenters post that story about the SR-71 and the Cessna plane doing the speed check? Thank you.
Oh, yeah. You remember that? That was a great story. I love that one.
Great story.
Yeah. All these pilots are all checking with radar speed because they all want to whip their dick outs, And then some, what was it, an F-18 pilot comes in. He was going to, like, pub stomp everybody. And then the SR-71 goes, sit down and shut up with over the 2,000 mile an hour radar.
I knew it was out here somewhere.
It was great.
there's also like an internet meme version that reverses it, where it's like, you know, the final one is some guy in like a hang glider.
Right.
It's like you got 17 miles an hour over the ground or something like that.
You know, I wanna cut together a sequence from like AF95 with some of his footage and whatnot of the streaming he does with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and marry it with the dialogue of some of the guys describing that situation. I thought that would be absolutely hysterical. And then have like one of those airline, you know, balloons going, you know, 500 knots, just kind of like buzz the tower. I think that would be hysterical to do. Yeah, exactly. Do Maverick doing a flyby.
So now we look at this level here, and we see, okay, obviously it's basically you drive, you get a loading zone, and then it puts you in this new set piece.
Yeah, a new map
for you
with a
to
new
have
set of encounters to do.
Right. You have some basic encounters, and then you unblock it, then you go on. And we're really cynical now, but this is one of the first times I saw this in a vehicle level. And I thought it felt really open. It felt really cool. But now in hindsight, looking at it, it's just, all right, it's like...
Well, it's standard, but it's only standard now because that's what everybody does now.
Right.
Cyberx
So
says the
I
lighthouse
wonder if
point
this
is
might have
ahead.
been one of the first ones to do it.
Oh no,
There's a
Lionel.
G-Man sighting here.
Lionel said
Wait,
no.
is that
Ren did it, not Reki. Ren is Lionel's brother. That's
I think
the
that's a
confusion.
friendly.
Lionel's
Yeah, it's a
brother.
friendly. I'm trying to shoot a friendly.
Great, shoot him.
Shoot him. Get him. Kill him with the truck.
Yay.
You made it! We're picking up radio chatter. They're looking for your car. Get your car in the garage.
What is this, Grand Theft Auto?
Apparently.
They think that the car is gonna get him caught. The gigantic
to
lighthouse.
be
You gotta
honest,
give it a new coat of paint, so
I think
so
they're
the people
being
won't recognize
generous.
it.
All right, spray and pay over here.
No, I think they're just being generous, qualifying that as a car. I mean, it's a frame.
Foot from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we fight off this attack. Having you here to fight alongside us is going to make a big difference for morale. Oh, crap. Here come the drops.
Yeah, wait till they see Narc in a fight.
Yeah, I know. Have
Hey,
you
why
seen
is
him?
Gordon hiding behind the jukebox?
Have you seen him waste those rockets?
I don't remember, where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to go straight to the lighthouse, or am I
Quick,
supposed to
another bandit
fight these
dropping
guys
it
off? I think I'm
behind us.
supposed to
They're
fight
trying
these
to
guys off
flank us.
first.
Yeah, Reki says yeah. Ren's Lion's bud. Reki is I'm the B movie Ren.
B-movie run. Okay.
Well, next
What if
time
I
we have
just
Ren
ignore
on,
them?
we gotta
What
talk
if
to
I
him.
just ignore the guys outside and go straight up here?
Do it.
There's an idea. Right.
Do it. Ignore him every time.
I'm guessing, you know what? I'm guessing it doesn't trigger, because there's supposed to be guys up here.
Well, Alpha asked, does the handheld Tau cannon break the game?
Do we have a Tau cannon?
That's only in the mod version. Someone else was mentioning
Yeah.
that there is a mod that you can put on that gives you stuff like you can take the fixed cannons, like Halo 3 style, and take them with you and stuff.
Well, Lionel said this is where you're meant to detach the Tau cannon and use a handheld like in Half-Life 1, but that part was cut. I was told the last stream that the MMM mods lets you do just that. So yeah, so to do it, you need the
Yeah.
M mods. So I guess this
Oh,
was
is this one of
removed.
those beta things that wasn't in the main game?
It could have been. I wouldn't be surprised.
I remember when the beta leaked, it was like such big news. I was in, 10th grade or something. I was in 10th grade, and in the programming class, everyone was talking about it. Mm-hmm. But I did not yet have my computer good enough to run it, so I didn't care. In 10th grade, I was running on a AMD K62 processor. I've always been an AMD for.
I was gonna ask, yeah, because I figured it's like, hey, were you that poor that long? I mean, could you not have
I've always
afford those
preferred
crazy
AMDs.
Intels?
In fact, you know what? Another thing that I've only had one computer with an Intel processor. It's Core
Really?
i3 with hyper-threading. Yeah.
For
God.
me, it's never seemed worth the extra hassle, and part of that is just
Yeah.
building Hackintoshes, which are where it's a major.
Yeah, it was much
Major
more Intel
deficit.
friendly for years.
Right. All right. Well, this guy.
You're very helpful, sir. Thank you.
He's like, I'm gonna hide where Gordon hides. He figured out which was the plot important character and then hung out with him.
Oh, he didn't make it though.
Yeah, so I had an AMD K62 processor. It's running around like 300 megahertz. I had 96 megs of RAM in that bad boy. I had a 4 megabyte 4 megabyte 3D card, and I had a SCSI
GeForce 2
expansion port.
GTX. GTS. In fact, I found that disc. I found the disc that had the footage of the original Halo ad release that had the GeForce 2 GTS advertisement they made, which was absolutely hysterical.
Anyway, then shortly thereafter, because I wanted to make sure I could play all these games,
Did it have cubic environment mapping?
I don't even know what that is. That's so old, I've never heard of
It is.
that.
Well, that's what I'm
Cubic
envisioning here.
environment map. That sounds like some BS, like when they had just invented 3D.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we can put our environment into cubes.
Use.
It's not bitmaps.
Nope. For a second there, I thought he screamed Hammond. It's like, oh my god, is this Top Gear? Is Clarkson flying
so
that thing?
now they're gonna drop off guys like next to here.
Oh, now you gotta
I
fight
think.
your way up, eh?
Yeah, I think that's it.
It's a bug drop. Reggie's aka skyboxing. Elvis, do it! Run up to the
Great grenade,
landing
Narc,
craft
by
with
the
a
way.
shotgun and shoot them as they come out. Yep, Narc's a camper, all right.
If you go in there, do you get
Throw a
an
grenade
active
in.
camo? He threw a grenade and it bounced off the edge.
Yeah, see, that's a bad throw. You're full of rockets.
Head for the lighthouse, 3 minutes full of rockets. Now that to me, knowing a little bit about history, that to me means avoid the lighthouse because it's gonna explode.
Gonna run away in the opposite direction. So how many rockets can you carry at any one time?
I think 3.
Even with his fantastic super suit?
Yeah, the suit doesn't add pockets.
Most suits add pockets. That's the point of suits.
I don't know, man. What suits have you worn recently?
Ones with more pockets.
All right, so okay, let's look at this. Okay, how many pockets come in a normal suit? 3 on the
with
jacket.
or without the jacket?
With the jacket. 3 on the jacket, 2 in the pants.
Wait. 3 in the pants. Two in the front and one in the
Where's
back.
the other oh yeah, in the back.
For your wallet, dammit. No wonder you
forgot
haven't had
about
any money. You're poor. You haven't been able to afford that pocket to put your wallet
I forgot about that back pocket.
You forgot. See what I mean? What do you mean about extra pockets in suits? Well, obviously you're forgetting the ones you have.
Okay, but my pants, no, keep my normal jeans, I wear carpenter jeans a lot because I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Those have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like 7 pockets in just my normal pants.
Yeah.
If anything, the suit takes away pockets.
Right, but what about the jacket? There's usually 2
even with
pockets on the sides.
You got 3 pockets in the pants, and you don't have any side pockets in a. Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
you do. Excuse me. You have side
Let me
pockets
grab a suit.
on the jacket.
Hold
And
on.
then pockets on the
Hold
inside
on.
of the left and right breast. And if it's even crazier nuts with some of the ones I've had, you've had smaller cigarette or lighter ones also in the jacket as well for
What
those.
kind of suit are you wearing? You buy from Gander Mountain?
Apparently good ones that you
All
can't
right, hold on.
afford. You want me to send you photos? And if you have a vest, vests usually have pockets too. So you've got the vest pockets, the jacket pockets, and the suit pants pockets. Not to mention if you have, one of those crazy cummerbunds. Oh, and if your suit shirt also has pockets, that's usually a pocket on the vest.
I was ready for head crabs. I did not remember that there were soldiers here instead.
All right, you're lucky. My suits are still in my car because I got them from the dry cleaner. So I don't know what's in there.
I bet you have more pockets than you know. And you've just never utilized them because you've never had enough stuff to put in your suit pockets.
Exactly.
So yeah,
keep my wallet in my
that's assuming
jacket
you're only
pocket.
paired with a dress shirt that has one pocket. Theoretically, you could get one with 2.
Oh, Alphavec says, save Laszlo. Who's Laszlo?
Yes,
Which one of them is Laszlo?
you'll have to ask.
Oh, is Laszlo the guy? See, there's a guy up here who warns you about the antlions, tells you the strategy for the next section.
See, now
Maybe that's Laszlo.
what you want to do is you want to get the
this guy.
achievement for finding the water tower to paint Save Laszlo on.
Don't step on the sand. It makes the antlions crazy. Laszlo, don't move. No. You idiot! What?
Too late.
Antlions there.
Save him.
Nope, I don't think so. Not this guy. This guy there. I'm not sure.
yeah.
I'm not sure he can be saved.
Check his name tag.
Come to such an end. We were heading for the Vortigaunt camp, hoping to pick up some bug baits so these damn things would leave us alone. But without Laszlo, what's the point?
Okay,
Good.
I'll shoot you.
Good. Kill him.
I'll stay with him a while. There's something I have to do.
Isn't that the guy's name in?
Take his money.
Better luck
He's gone. Get it? He's gone.
Remember to stay off the
Play dead. That's what I told you to do.
right now.
Oh, Phil Mysterious is approaching my favorite weapon in the game. Alpha Vex says his mind is greatest and facepalm. Yeah, he's disappointed you didn't save Laszlo.
Oh, I'm not sure you
Can you?
can. I'm not
Reload,
sure.
save. Reload, save. Let's
Press
try.
F in chat to pour one out for Laszlo.
Really?
I've
You
never
wanna-
saved Laszlo, but if you can
All right.
do it, I want to see it.
We need if there's an achievement. No, wait a minute. Can't you just use the
All right,
gravity gun to
let's
pick
try.
up the ant lions and throw them in a river?
I don't think so. Not until you get dark energy gravity gun.
That's a bummer. Kaleidos says, I remember when I played this part for the first time, I was watching Secret of Nim in the background. I actually watched that not too recently.
By the way, here I missed this the first time, but there's the gunship
Oh,
taking your
there's the ship.
car away.
No!
So
You
they were
car thieving
they followed up on
bastards!
this idea of like they were looking for your car.
Why are they looking for our car? Get their own, damn it. You mean their alien technology doesn't have far superior cars than yours?
I don't know.
Oh my god, they totally grabbed
Oh,
our
yeah, well,
ride.
that's what you guys say, but it's possible Carol Shelby or some person made that car. I don't
What,
know.
he rubbed his thighs on it, so suddenly this makes it more expensive metal? Is that it?
All right, so let's
Recky says,
let's drop
it's
a
easy to
save
save
here.
him. Just don't touch the sand. Easy peasy. Okay, so...
But I didn't. I jumped from
Yes,
rock
you
to
did.
rock.
Oh, no,
you
you hit the
totally
sand.
did.
You
You
absolutely
hit it on
hit
the
the sand.
left. I
All right,
saw it.
all right. We'll do it again.
Don't give me that.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Phil Mysterious says you shouldn't crates and debris also bring out the ant lions out of the sand.
Rocks.
Don't touch it.
On the sand. It makes the antlions crazy. Laszlo, don't move. No. Help!
Zale Manic wants to know, why are you buying clothes
you
at the soup
can't.
store?
I did not
No.
move.
You touched the rocks.
No,
All right,
you have
all right,
to
try
stay
and
on the
not
rock
touch the
and
rock.
not touch the sand. Not
I don't
touch
believe
the
them. No,
rocks.
see the rocks that you're touching? You triggered the thing. You gotta not trigger the
All
thing.
right, don't touch the rocks.
Yeah.
Just stand there, and then we'll
Right.
just leave the game.
Just stay
It'll be
just
a
out of range.
48-hour stream,
Right.
no plot.
I'm telling you, this is scripted.
I would say you sneak around the right. I just think wherever you stand is going to trigger it.
We're
I think
probably
it's
being
scripted.
trolled.
I think
someone's trolling you. It's me.
All right, so he said Laszlo, something's coming. All right, so it hasn't been triggered yet. I bet if I stay here, nothing happens. But obviously, I can't stay here and still play the game. So,
Well, Recky says Tisk Tisk Laszlo touched the sand, so maybe Laszlo did it.
well, he
Wait,
is lying on the
is-
Well,
is
sand.
he's
it the ground?
lying on the sand, and he says,
but
"Don't move."
there he's
and then
alive.
Laszlo starts to sit up.
Okay.
Stop where you are. Stay on the rocks.
Yes.
Don't stay
Okay.
on the sand. It makes the antlions crazy. Laszlo, don't move. No. Help!
Okay, so Laszlo's the one that moved.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
it's Laszlo's
Okay.
fault. That
Okay.
guy's not the greatest mind of his generation. He's an
Pion
idiot.
4 suggests put a mine on Laszlo.
I come to such an end.
How's that going to save him?
Do we
I don't
have
know,
to-
but I think it
Wait a
would
minute.
look great.
Let's save Laszlo by shooting him with a rocket
Save
launcher.
Laszlo by killing Laszlo.
Yeah,
It's
by
No,
killing him.
useless.
It's the only way to save him.
Look, let's give it a
Stay
shot.
with him.
I think it's worth a try.
There's something.
Let's let's do it.
Well, first of all, a mine is not a thing I have. I have grenades. I don't
It's
have
a
mines.
terrible
Throw a
thing to
grenade there,
waste.
I don't care.
Remember to stay off the sand.
Pion 4 says, save who?
Now.
I wonder if there's a mod like a Save Laszlo mod.
What would be great is to like throw something to Laszlo that the gravity gun can leech on, and have him like stick it in his pocket, so then you could draw it and Laszlo off the sand.
Now, usually they give you 2 of these.
Why don't you use the antlion bodies?
You
know
can't
how
move
I
bodies
beat
and
this
again
level?
until you get the super powered up version of this.
Yeah, see that's
I
a
beat
bummer.
this level by just running on the sand and running past all the bad guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baron says gravity gun isn't magnetic. It depends on mass, Blackstar. Well, I'm pretty sure that those bugs have mass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, see,
If you're on the sand, you have to keep running. You can never kill
Can't you
them.
take the rocks on the left? I mean, why are you going across the sand? That seems silly to me. Ow, he
I'm
actually
gonna
says
load.
ow. Yeah, but there's a rock line all on the left side of the pit. Why can't you just jump from rock to rock? Alpha says it uses the mass effect. I'm pretty sure bugs have mass.
Nah.
And I bet they have more mass than those empty boxes that you flip around.
You there!
Nah.
Up where you are. Stay on the rocks! Don't step.
Yeah, see? Look at this. You can go all the way to the other side.
Laszlo, don't move. No. Help!
Okay, now rocket them. Rocket them all.
nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, let that guy die. Yeah, good move.
Oh, bugger.
He pushed you in the pit. I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, see, that's the real reason not to trigger them is that more than
So they
any
don't push you
damage
in.
they do to you is knockback.
I would
So
just keep
actually,
running
I
and
screwed
leave them.
myself there by letting that guy die.
Do we need them for anything, or can we just keep going?
No, just keep going.
Yeah, seriously. Baron
Well,
says,
no,
yeah, I
I
remember
should
the
kill these
section being
before I
such
go
a pain.
because they will follow me.
Don't.
So?
They're not even going to show up. Just run out of the room.
That's what rockets are for.
Dear God. Poor Laszlo. The finest mind of his generation. To come to such an end.
No, it must have been a terrible generation.
That guy, the way you're saying it sounds really sarcastic. Laszlo must have been
Yeah.
dumb as a
Yeah,
brick.
Vortigaunt camp. The important thing is Vortigaunt camp bug bait, so these things would leave us alone.
Okay.
You tried to help. I'll stay with
I'll get help.
There's something I have to do.
Cyberx says, yeah, this bit reminds me of when they used it in World War II tank blocks and at Sand End as an assault course jumping from block to block. And only climbing down at the gap was too far.
Were you there?
I guess Cyborg was.
How old is Cyborg?
Old enough.
Wait, isn't he like 17 or something?
Hey, he was there, man.
All right.
You don't know. You weren't there.
If he identifies as a 90-year-old, then I guess we have to allow that.
Cyborg says, yeah, nowadays dune erosion has made the block jumping piss easy.
Bugger.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you
fool!
hit Zan.
You fool!
You should have put a thumper. You should put a
Well,
thumper by Laszlo.
later on, there will be some.
Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Can you grab the gravity gun and grab a box or something and then launch it at that other guy so he touches the sand so all of them bug towards him and then you can run away?
I think
save
that may be
Laszlo to find
overthinking
his
it a
mind.
little bit.
I still, though, but I would love to see it.
Just jump on the rocks.
Cyborg says he's 24. He says it was 5 and over when he did this.
Oh wow!
Vex wants to know, what's he going to do with
Britain was
Laszlo?
so hard up for soldiers during the war. They got a bunch of 5-year-olds who weren't even born yet.
Yep. Now, wait a second. Why aren't we doing, taking a page out of Funk's book and just speedrunning this?
I don't know.
Because that does not turn out well here at all.
Does it?
This is exactly how I beat this level or this part of the level.
What, speed
Just
running?
I speed runned it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did? Okay. I'm just wondering. Ricky says,
then-
Alpha
then-
probably...
Then you were playing on easy.
I was playing. I've never
Okay.
played this game on not the easiest
Then
difficulty.
that's it. Because if you just try to speed this run normally, what happens is that they just come at you from behind, they knock you off, hitting the sand triggers some more of them, and,
Really?
and that's just the way it goes.
I regret nothing.
Now,
This is why I don't know why everyone. I like the first thing I do when I get a game is go to the difficulty settings and turn it to the easiest possible. And in some games, there's like a super easy one where it's just like story only, where the gameplay is so easy. A grandma who's never played a game in her life could do it. That's what I do.
Okay.
And it's great. I think everyone should do that. That's how all games should be.
Lido said, the floor is lava. Well, future lava, considering glass is made from melting sand.
I'll allow it.
Zale Maddox says, was that funk in MST3K? Nah, he wishes. No, that was just a quote I thought was apropos. Oh, Ricky wants to know, can you grab gun that metal sheet while standing on it, propelling yourself forward, hovering over the sand?
You
That'd be
can
funny if you
try,
could.
but the physics gets a little unpredictable if you do that. So it's likely just to flip the thing out from underneath you and dump you.
Gets a universal bug report.
Bugger.
Oh, no! No bugger there. Bugger there! Wow, this is turning into skeet shooting really quick. Okay, now where the other ones is a hat, so when you fall over again, they'll think you're one of their own.
Is this,
Skeet shooting. That's funny. I did
I don't remember
this
what the
video.
puzzle is here. Is this a thing
just
where I have to
jump on
make
it.
another seesaw?
No,
I
don't
think I need
there's
to
a
get up
thing.
there on the other end.
All right, jump on it, see what happens. Okay, yeah. So grab the box.
Yep.
Stay on the wood. That's what she said.
Now, I assume the more you keep doing this, the more
Yes.
they're going to infinitely
Yes.
spawn.
They
So this
infinitely
is
spawn.
basically an ammo drain for this puzzle, right?
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, basically
This
every
is why
time.
this is the worst part of the game.
Yeah,
So you need-
it
you
really
need a
is.
sword.
It really is.
You need a sword so you don't waste ammo.
Yeah, the more time you spend on the sand, the more spawn. So if you're standing on the sand and fighting them, you know, all that happens is that more and more come.
All right, so you've got some cinder blocks and you've got some boxes. The cinder blocks and boxes should hold it down.
Well, holding it down isn't the problem. Holding it down with his weight on it is.
I think the cinder blocks
Are you
enough.
calling him fat or?
No, I'm saying that I don't know if his equivalency, as far as the game's concerned, is that equal to 2 cinder blocks and an empty box.
I mean, you're a good point. So we're obviously looking at this and be like, "Oh, crate's pretty heavy. Cinder blocks are pretty heavy," but one normal-sized man,
Yeah,
180
see,
pounds,
this
or
is what I've
something,
like.
dwarfs it.
Excuse me, hold
I've
on.
always
180 pounds plus
disliked
the
this.
HEV suit, plus the ammo you're carrying, plus the weapons you're carrying. Yeah, I don't know if that's equivalent to that of a box and a couple cinder blocks.
I've always disliked this about source physics. So, like, they go to the trouble of constructing this object out of components, right? This piece of wood is actually secured to that piece of wood. So it also means that when I try to walk on
Those
it,
clip.
I hit these,
Yes.
and now you literally must jump.
Jump
to
that.
jump
Oh, yeah.
over
Bungie
a
has the
2x4.
same problem in Destiny. You can trip over
I think
a
It's not
Source is worse.
nearly that bad.
Oh, it totally is worse. But that game
fool!
also has it. Many games do, and
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
a fan.
no.
For some reason, their ankles
why
and
did you
knees don't
reload
work.
That save.
Oh,
It was years ago.
Okay, just restart.
Yep, restart the game. Start it on easy.
Start over from easy. Reload. I love how they're pushing you off this rock to trigger
Yes.
more bugs. Yeah, Cyborg has X plus the weight of the HEV suit. Yep. So
all right. Let's save here. So,
Cyborg says try weighing down the seesaw with 2 crates.
oh come on!
You don't. Ha! All right, look.
He's getting
you
crate
don't need to
trolled.
wait. You legitimately don't. Oh, you legitimately don't need to weigh the seesaw down with that much. I swear to God, it's just a box will do it.
No, it's not. It's not. That's why the cinder
That looks
blocks
like an empty
are
box.
there. See,
Yeah, that crate
the
is
cinder
empty.
block alone
See, it's
does
not
not
enough.
do it.
Look, it's not hard. Go ahead. Go ahead and cinder block it. Oh, get the other block. Get the other box off.
Or the barrel. The barrel?
How the hell did that other box get on there? Blow that box off.
Yeah, I can't blow that box off without getting rid of this one.
Okay, are we overthinking this thing? Can't we
No.
just put
No,
two
you're not,
boxes on
actually.
the other side and use them
You
to
can do
jump
that
on?
too. It does. I think just one box does it.
Well, no, see the box at the end there? Can't he jump on that to jump on the rocks?
Maybe.
No,
Give it a
it's-
shot.
No, it's too
You
high.
sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Let's see what happens.
I think it's worth a try. Oh, Felton Chan's in the chat. Hi, Felton. He says, hello, how much did I miss? A lot.
I don't know.
You'll have to restream the beginning. Colias says, Gabe Newell. Did somebody say seesaw? Gotti.
Can you imagine?
Alpha says, you missed them saving Laszlo.
All right, that was normal.
Oh, Cyber says, yeah, walk over the seesaw, pick up the box, move it to the end with the other one, it will stay up. Felton says, wait, that was possible? Yes, after many, many tries, we finally saved Laszlo. It was not easy, and Narc, in a bit of frustration, is now fighting with the seesaw puzzle.
We didn't actually save Laszlo, though.
Oh, don't ruin his... Oh, sorry, I hit
See,
my
he
mic.
did.
Don't ruin his troll. It worked on us. We tried. By we, I mean Narc tried.
And by tried, we mean not really. Alpha Vex says, I couldn't believe it! It was amazing. It was the greatest moment in Half-Life 2 history. And we pulled it off.
First ever world record saving Laszlo.
Mm-hmm. In fact, we should come up with a little medal saying Laszlo saved Cheed.
Put the block on the box.
Reki says they saved Laszlo from himself.
Yeah, you know what Laszlo was going to do when he got to that Vortigaunt camp.
Oh God, yeah.
We really prevented catastrophe.
Yes. On many, many levels.
Save.
In fact, I should make up a
save,
t-shirt.
Save.
Rampancy.net. We saved Laszlo.
Save.
Yeah, one more. Okay, now I'm gonna save.
Cyborgs are just placing them on the crossbeam so they don't fall off. Aren't you glad you saved? Funk's having too much fun with it. Should I mute him?
No,
I think Narc's head's about to explode.
Look, it's literally pushing me off. Look,
Why don't you walk?
I am not even touching the controller.
Why don't you walk on the left side? There's nothing to bump
Couldn't
you there.
get to the left side, and if you fall through the middle, that's hitting the sand. All right, there we go.
Hey,
Save.
save again.
That seesaw is the final boss.
Okay. Now, does this? I'm trying to remember now. Is this like? Does this collapse?
Probably, or something to that effect. It looks weak. It's probably going to troll you at some point.
Seems fine.
Alpha says, yeah, whoa, Joker much? Reki says, I hear half a squeaky toy in Funk's lap. Yeah, he swallowed that as a child. It was too expensive to remove. He's just had to live with it.
Collector's item.
Yeah. What was it again? It was a little penguin? What was it?
No, I can't. If we couldn't afford a penguin, it was a lamb.
Was it?
Yep.
Get your boxes off of my bridge.
I don't know why the antlions know when a box touches sand versus a dude.
It's not a. Yeah, who
Yeah.
knows?
Hey, that kind of physics understanding was never explained in Tremors either, but they still had how many films?
Tremors. Was that the one with Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, back in 1990. And ironically, they actually did a demo for a TV series starring him that actually looks fantastic. It would actually look like something sci-fi would do, but apparently they never pursued it.
Okay, that's not... Okay, the first thing you said, it looked fantastic. And then it
Now,
said... You said it looks like something sci-fi would
Funk.
do.
Do you want me, just for the heck of it, to try a speed run? In other words, like, don't try to collect any stuff. Don't play the games with a gravity gun and just run.
Just beeline it.
All right.
Yeah. Save it here and then see it.
For the sake of the sake of
funk stratagem works.
We'll do this.
It definitely works on the easiest difficulty.
Yeehaw! Will he make it up the sand dunes,
Start
ladies and
jumping.
gentlemen? Nope. He's got a slight head start.
Jumping
He's
makes
getting
you
shot
feel
in the
better.
ass. His ox power
God.
seems to be waning. Oh, the bugs hitting him in the ass actually did launch him forward, so he's actually making some serious progress, ladies and gentlemen. He's now on the boat. Oh, shotgun to the face on that bugger. He's not going to say hi to his family anymore. Oh, Narc missing the barn, even at point-blank range. Yep, I'm sure the controller's messing with him.
Have you tried the crossbow? Mm-hmm. So far,
I'm not going to
so
waste
good.
the crossbow on bugs. That's nuts.
Have you got enough rounds?
You never have
26?
enough rounds.
Oh, Alpha says, yeah, there was a single season of Tremor series with Bert on Sci-Fi. Yeah,
right.
but it wasn't the same one.
And there's a thumper, so that's the next target.
Cyborg says, I love Blackstar's horse race commentary on this part.
You
You should see me at auctions.
Speaking
Ricky
of
says-
commentary, if you want to see some mildly amusing commentary, look up commentary of the. There's a Baltimore Orioles game that happened in 2015 with no crowd because Baltimore was under some kind of police curfew or something, and the baseball announcers are doing the whole game. At least I think the whole game like it's golf, and it's kind of cool.
For a second there, I thought you said Baltimore Oreos.
That would be a
don't know.
much better team.
I don't know why, but yeah, think of the tie-ins.
Narc, you're still on the sand.
Well, not only that, he's actually like stacking up the corpses so much that he's crawling on top of them. He's rising to the ceiling as they all die. Reki says, the only good bug is a dead bug. Good old Verhoeven. Yeah, have you listened to the commentary on Verhoeven's film there? I think that would be a fun one to listen to.
I'll love with you. I don't like that director.
You don't like Paul Verhoeven?
That's the guy who did Babe 2 Pig in the City, right?
It's a good question. Probably.
I think he did Babe 2 Pig in the City. Good movie.
I gotta look up.
Probably his best film.
Worth going over there or not? I think maybe it's not.
Yeah, dude. No, dude, you got all them boxes. Dude.
Yeah, the boxes of whatever I'll need to use to fight off, because although getting there would be safe, they will spawn and then I'll have to fight them on the way back. So I'm like,
All right.
Oh no, not that.
Just sprint.
3 boxes? Screw it. Not worth it.
All right. Okay, I'll just have to Google who directed Babe 2.
They too pig in the city.
Oh, no, that was George Miller.
Oh, so you're thinking of a totally
That's
different director.
Totally different. Yeah, that's not.
Very different film. Very different type of director. George Miller, probably the most varied director of all time. Here, let us go over George Miller's films. Twilight Zone, the movie. Mad Max. Babe. Happy Feet. And then he's got
Happy Feet. That's what I know him from.
Yeah, right. Like this guy is amazing. The Witches of Eastwick, which I have seen.
Great film.
Jack Nicholson's in that.
Yep.
And I think Susan Sarandon?
Yeah.
Anyway, good movie.
And Michelle Pfeiffer. You honestly haven't seen it?
No, I have seen it.
Oh, okay.
But I was pretty young.
Yeah, but still, you should be able to recognize those women.
So I don't remember. Look, I don't know.
You didn't
holy
look at
cow.
girls.
Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. All right, so Jack Nicholson's in it. Cher is in it.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon,
Yep.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Veronica Cartwright,
Yep.
Richard Jenkins, and
Wait, where's the?
and Richard
Yeah,
Jenkins,
Veronica
like a
Cartwright from
character actor,
Alien, ladies and gentlemen.
So, right.
As well as One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Also, crucially, the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Great scene at the end
I've
there.
gotten lost. Where am I going next?
I don't know.
Oh, this is awesome. Chat, can we help out Narc? He seems to be lost.
I mean, this is the way I came in, so I'm not going further that way. I don't think.
You better go to that thumper, man.
I've already been to the thumper.
Better continue on past the thumper. Oh, so I just looked up Veronica Cartwright's Wikipedia page. She was in an episode of Leave It to Beaver. 3 episodes. She's a recurring character, Violet Rutherford. From 1959 to 1961, she played Violet. And I don't remember Violet, and I believe I've seen almost every episode of Leave It to Beaver. So I don't know why I don't remember her.
Trying to remember here. Was I supposed to go back out from the thumper to the right?
This is interesting. I'm gonna give you guys
I think I'm going this way.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys some more relevant facts. The entire cast of Leave It to Beaver has appeared on Lassie. And not Leave It to Beaver roles. It just happened that they appeared on Lassie. That's it.
Okay. Okay, so my question is of Paul's stuff, which ones didn't you like? Because you said you did not like that director.
Okay.
Or curiosity, what film turned you off on him? Because he did have a film-ending career.
Okay, well, all right. So if we look at Paul Verhoeven definitely did RoboCop, Total Recall,
Yep,
Starship Troopers, and stuff.
No, don't forget Basic Instinct, man.
I have never seen a Paul Verhoeven movie that I liked, and that includes Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon.
Well, that was the career ender. That's the one that actually ruined his career, was Hollow Man. The amount of money that they spent and didn't get back on. Yeah, there's actually a great 10 things you didn't know about that movie that I liked.
What did they talk about? The CG invisible dong?
Oh, they talked about the CG everything. In fact, there was a different film that actually won the Academy Award for special effects, and they thought that Hollow Man was robbed.
Well,
and in a way, they're very much right, because they pioneered so much in that film, and they spent so much in that movie. It was just unfortunate. It was not a great success.
I just haven't liked his books. I didn't like, his books.
So you didn't like RoboCop, you didn't like Total Recall, you didn't like Basic Instinct, you didn't like Star Trek Troopers, and you didn't like Hollow Man.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with any of that, but
I think
okay.
Denise Richards is really good looking, and she was the sole redeeming
I
quality.
forgot this bit. I was looking at this like, what's the deal with this area? This is something different. It's a boss fight.
Of course it's a boss fight. What do you think it was going to end up in? I love how you running away, though, means it just runs in front of you. So much for the AI. Like, you've invaded its territory, and it's going to stop you no matter what. Oh, now it's calling in reinforcements.
Yeah.
How video gamey. Now watch this. He steps on the crate so they can't tell where he's at, so you're covered there. Alpha Vex is Star Trek Troopers.
I had help from over here, see?
The free man must follow.
You think?
Freemen follow.
The free man will do wise to heed our extraction of the Myrmidon's aromatic pheropods. The process is not entirely hygienic, therefore stand aside.
So when are we gonna go get an F-16 and go help my dad?
The free man will have need of these pheropods on the path ahead. Gather them now.
Here we go. Worst weapon in the game.
No. Best weapon in the game. Okay, so holding on to this now.
Strongly disagree.
Okay, shall we save it here? Oh, Kaladis' Veronica also played multiple characters in Fallout 4.
Who's Veronica?
Excuse me, we were just talking about her?
What are we talking about? What's happening?
We were talking about Veronica Cartwright from...
Who's Veronica? Oh, yeah. All right, sorry. From Alien.
I'm sorry, are you having a stroke right now?
Yeah, all right, we're good.
We were just talking about... You spent 10 minutes going on about all the cast members.
Lying now.
Whatever.
Don't bring your logic into my brain cramp.
Certain... Galanga. Kumbaku biba sulski mi solo.
The Freeman must excuse us.
Racist.
It turns out Veronica Cartwright was in a TV show called Kick Buttowski, Suburban Daredevil.
Hey, everybody needs to eat.
Going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well.
Collider says, hey, Funk, have another cherry.
Sorry, who?
The Freeman honors us by his presence. Follow Freeman.
Oh.
No, you
She
follow
played a
Freeman.
recurring character in the X-Files, including the new season.
Yeah, she was in it.
I don't remember that, but to be
Really?
fair, I only watched like 4 episodes of the X-Files. So,
Did you see the end?
what, in like 1993 or whenever it ended?
No, I mean the last episode of season 11.
With the so-called bug bait.
No. Oh, no, I didn't watch any of the new season.
The Freeman will now break out.
Again, I was not the right age to appreciate X-Files.
The Freeman has done well.
I like that the Vortigons use the word yonder. Like they have not mastered articles or determiners, but they have the word yonder.
Hey, any alien species that speaks this well, you shouldn't get on them for any of their
All right,
linguistic hangups.
So check this out.
New suit? I just wanted you to check the pockets. Okay, so basically you're like training the buggers to go after...
So holding this stops them from attacking me. They're now just allies. And throwing
Nice.
it at a place or at a target causes them to go there. So you can...
Wait a minute. I definitely misunderstood part of this weapon.
No, sorry. You cannot go back. In fact, Phil Mysterio says, Funkmon, I have never truly hated you until now.
You're telling me holding this thing keeps them from attacking you?
Not
Yes.
only that, they seem to be
having
dutiful
it.
pets
Just
at this point.
having it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even need to have it out. Having
Right.
it out is only necessary if I want them to do this.
To attack something you
Yeah.
throw the ball at.
Yeah.
So basically,
No
they're now
kidding.
lapdogs of which they will attack anything you throw the ball to. Reiki says
Yeah,
the Vortigon is the best character.
I didn't know that. I may have to reevaluate my opinions.
See? This is what happens when you save Laszlo. You get all the good stuff.
Okay, so alt trigger and guys that are around will come to you.
Oh, I remember this part.
See, this is why
How
Narcolepsy
did
is
I
the
not
best.
know that it kept them from attacking you?
Because you didn't read the text. That's why.
I don't know how to read.
See, there you go. There's your first mistake. Zaldera's in the chat. Hi, Zal. He says, hello. I didn't know the stream was on. Haven't been able to check the schedule due to work. No apologies. Please watch at your convenience. We love having you, but if you can't see it, that's okay too.
I disagree. Don't watch at your convenience, and I'm judging you. You're a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Never contact the show again.
And you will never have a computer as fast as his new AMD $750 processor. There's
It's
reasons.
almost as good as that E-Machines.
The what was that? The never.
Well, all right.
What did somebody call it?
This computer is never obsolete. The sticker
Never
on the
obsolete. That's what
E-Machines.
it was. The never
Running on a
obsolete
Celeron
E-Machines.
It was on a Celeron processor. It was already obsolete.
Cyborg says Roller Mine dog toys too.
Now, of course, the other side is that Combine will have deployed thumpers, and so the antlions won't go near them. So you need to draw the soldiers away from the thumpers, or if you go near the thumpers, you do have to take over the attack
Or
yourself.
shoot them.
Cyborg says follow the happy ball. Kaleidos says I wish they made a stress ball toy out of that. Cyborg says
That would be pretty cool.
Reggie says, remember Laszlo. Zaldera says, Funk, you always judge, so whatever. Reggie says, we should write some stern letters of complaint and send them to Funk's P.O. box. Going old school on them replies. It's not like you'd read them anyway. So the question is, how far will they follow you through this level? I mean, does it get to the point where they won't be around anymore? I assume?
Pretty much until this sequence ends, they're always available. They'll, like, when they die, more will spawn from the sand.
It's too bad you can't do this level to level, like spawn them on command. Oh, here's a horrible thought. What if you were to throw it in the ocean? Would they, like, go out there?
I don't know. We could try.
Oh yeah, save it first. I don't want to lose them. But I'm just wondering if they like.
You'll get more.
Yeah, I just hate to drown these guys for no reason other than my own curiosity.
Oh, that didn't turn off. Come on.
Cyborg says in the beta, Nova Prospect was a single stop. The prison had been explained to include just the train depot and not the combined prison. Reiki says Black Star. Of course he wouldn't read them. He'd admitted to himself that he can't he cannot into the
we'll save here, and we'll save here and I'll throw in the water, see what happens.
Is that like a Poland ball syntax?
They do go in the water. I love it.
Oh my God,
they're swimming.
No, they're kind of drowning.
And now they're dead. Oh my God. I killed them. Wow, has anybody else ever done that?
I think I did that before. I just didn't.
Okay, just for chat's sake, I have never played this. I have never seen that before, honest. So I was just mildly curious. Wow, so you can drown if you don't like them.
It's new to me.
Well, see, you're never used to using this weapon because you hate it, because you didn't read.
Yeah, because I played the game.
Yeah, I use the guns and the shootings and the stuff.
It's a shooting game,
not bang bangs.
Alien testicle squeezing game. There are other games for that.
Alpha says, "Oh, that's awful. Poor antlions."
They deserved it.
I don't think anybody has ever said that phrase before. Poor antlions. Not once. Phil says, "I wish this whole game was this segment."
Get these guys out of here.
It's definitely hard to move with them around. That's funny.
That's true.
Oh, Kaleidos says, if you pay attention to the Combine chatter on the radio, the Combine used a warning that Gordon is now in control of biotics. Interesting. So, the plot is layered with your now biotic control of the bugs. Music's interesting. Sounds very clubby.
Now, here when I go to grass, I'm trying to remember, will they follow me to grass?
Probably. Funk's impression of what he thinks a club sounds like, because he's never been.
I go to Gothic industrial clubs all the time.
Really? Oh, wow.
No.
I'd love to see that on your Snapchat.
I haven't been to a Gothic industrial club in like 5 years.
I would say ever.
No, I go. Those are the only clubs I go to.
Check my GPS, honest. I got the coordinates and everything.
I have photos. Do you want to see them?
Yes. So does the internet.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find some.
Kaleidos says it's the same music track that played immediately after you get your crowbar after the teleport mishap. Oh yeah, that's where I recognize it from. Reggie says the music is very intro to any Blade movie. That's what I was thinking. Cheesy 90s electro. That's awesome. He says, or Resident Evil movie, which is basically the same thing. All the Resident Evil movies are from the 90s.
All right,
they just don't
tell
know
me how you use Facebook.
He's trying to send photos. Oh my god. Okay, what's this fancy internet thing we're talking about? Oh, Narc, just to say, yeah, because we were talking about upgrading to 10 gig internet at some point. Do you know they actually have some 2.5 and 5 gig internets as well that will work on regular Cat 6A? So, yeah, as a stopgap. Now, they're still as pricey as the 10 gig ones, but they should be coming down. They're kind of a half stop for all the people who don't want to upgrade the entire wire, which is what for 10 gig you'd really need. So, It's for people who want more bandwidth but don't want to replace the entire infrastructure. You can just replace the 2 switches.
Can I get...
Under them?
I wanted to see if I could get underneath them, because obviously they're going to take them out.
Yeah, before they can even get up there. So can you grenade it?
I don't remember.
I don't know. It seems better than getting shot in the ass and an 18 health.
I made a mistake. I should not have tried. I should not have tried to speed on that.
No, what were you thinking? Cyborg says, yeah, the beta goal was to set the depot on fire and steal a train. You drive or ride to the air exchange. The air exchange being destroyed was the trigger for the rebellion. For all those following the plot. Beck says, Anti-Citizen 1 coming to town to have some fun. Reggie says, sounds like you got good fiber. Well, we got, you know, Cat 6 wired all through the house. But right now, I can't see the point in paying for Google Fiber. Right now, I think we're on like 85 up and down, which is on the Fios network. But we could easily get either 300 or gigabit, and
damn it,
I just don't see the point.
I wish I could choose Google Fiber.
I mean, I would choose anything better for you than what you're running on now, which is DSL.
Alright, so I have a video that, but you can't really tell what's going on.
Because it's in a club and it's dark and your phone has no light. Yeah, got it. So it could be anywhere. You could be in a train station with loud music.
You can tell there's at least really disgusting dubstep going on. So hold on. How do I open Discord?
I love it. He actually has to look it up. What? Come on, your processor can't handle Discord? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, damn it.
Well, I gotta post to Discord so people can see the link.
Yeah, Cyborg says after the air exchange came the Borealis and Kraken base. Next was the weather control in the Arctic before returning to City 17.
I've lost track of where I'm even supposed to be going.
I have no idea.
Do we need a guide? Reggie says, did your equipment support it, though? We could do gig. Anything beyond that would be pointless. We were thinking of 10 gig, because at the time we thought the NDI streams were
so expensive.
Well, it is. You know, it's just prohibitively expensive. But 10 gig, we just figured it's like, hey, we'll be covered for network for the rest of our life. But the idea was if we were going to upgrade it, we would want to upgrade to the maximum in the idea that the NDI streaming and stuff we've been doing were saturating our current gig net, which it wasn't. Somebody just had to turn off their firewall. Anyway, but as far as file bandwidth and put through throughput and stuff, we could actually upgrade the net without having to upgrade the wires by going to either a 2.5 or a 5 gig net. Those options apparently will work with regular Cat 6 RJ45s. So it's just a question of when those prices come down, where we could get the bandwidth increased by just swapping a couple of switches, which would not be too expensive.
I don't think I can shoot past these shields. They're cheating by shooting basically through an energy
the shields,
shield.
right.
So I don't think taking them out will work.
Well, is there anything behind them? Is there an open capacity behind them where you can grenade it?
I'm not really sure. I tend to think not. But
and I assume there's no smoke grenades, so you can't blind them.
No, I can't even... Ow. I can't even throw that far.
All right, so basically you've got to run from cover to cover.
Yeah, but I don't remember kind of where the break is what I don't remember.
Oh, here's the thing. How many of those little balls do you have, or is it infinite?
The ball is infinite. Basically, you just hold on to the ball, and I can squeeze it as many times as I want.
I would throw the balls, as many as you can, over to one side of where they're targeting, and while they're shooting the bugs, then run to the next cover.
I know, but I don't know where the next cover is, because I don't know where I'm trying to get to, because I don't remember.
I would just keep going along the beach. That seems to be a safe bet. I mean,
I just came to the end of the beach, and I got killed.
Oh, did you?
Because it's at the end of the beach. Yes.
Is there no path?
No. That's what I'm saying is, or rather there is, and I don't know where it is.
There's got to be a path or a cave or a secret rock. Oh my god, I love it. He's coming by to, like, protect you. That is so cool. They're like, get behind me, sir.
Bye.
Oh, they're killing your little buddies.
Yeah, see, I came as far as this, and then that's the end of this. That's the end of this bit.
Cyborg knows. Cyborg notes. He says, you want to head up the hill near the bunker. There's a dry hot tub there and the bunker to get past the other turrets. The pass is after the bunker to your left there. So you want to head up close to the bunker.
It's there.
Yeah. That looks like it. To the hot tub. Oh, Funk wants to know if this Photos app works. This gets me infected. I'm going to be very upset.
Does the video... Again, you can't
it's
tell
1 minute and 17 seconds. Let's see if we can play this.
It's so dark, you can't tell what's going on at all. Other than dubsteps happening. But it's good enough. I have been to a club.
Because this is where you get in behind.
Well, are you in this video? It's still like thinking about it. It's not playing. This could be anybody's video. You could have
turn on the audio. You can hear me talk.
You could really hold on because it's not even playing for me yet. Can we just download this thing? Because it's like just trying to. It's like just thinking about it. Is this like trying to load it from your phone or something?
I don't know, man. I don't know how this crap works.
Well, see, I'm assuming that it's probably taking a long time to upload, considering you don't have any. So. Cyborg says, yeah, the video is some kind of dark club with a horrid dubstep you mentioned and a smiling girl. Well, that definitely can't be with him.
No one would smile near me.
No, and plus he wouldn't be near any girls. If he even went to this club, it would be on a night that's a total sausage fest.
All right, here's like a 14-second video. Other proof of me being in a terrible gothy industrial club.
Right, but are you in it? Can you be seen and identified as a human being in this footage?
You can identify me in that first video talking to the smiling girl.
Antlion versus Manhack.
Do we want to join Tim? No.
No. Don't.
Whoa, no. Too much. Too much heat. Do not want.
Oh, wow.
Into the hot tub?
I took photos of a teenage girl magazine quiz about being an expert about Twilight.
Sorry.
And how'd that work out for you?
I'm a Twilight expert.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
That's not something to be proud of.
I didn't say it was.
You can be very proud of it. Twilight's good. The books,
chat, cover your ears for this bit.
The books are good, I'm telling you.
They aren't books. They're copied and pasted from a very poor writer's phone while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't count.
I don't believe Stephanie Meyer has ever used the toilet.
Sure she did. She put them in books. Kaleidos says, let's cut off Funk there for a bit. Quote, I took pictures of teenage girls.
I was a teenager!
Lido says, hey Funk, what's Wallpaper Engine?
Oh, someone found me on Steam. Wallpaper Engine is a Steam game that gives that instead of using like a static wallpaper, you can use like 3D rendered wallpaper things.
Yeah, from the Adventures of Door Walls.
It's good. It's a good piece of software. I don't know. Like I've got a
what res does it go to? Does it do 4K?
Yeah, it does do 4K. So I've got a dual monitor set up.
Put a link in chat because that's something I'd want to say.
Okay. Yeah,
I want to get some cool animations for my stuff. Now, does it do vertical monitors? Because that's the big thing for me.
Yes, it does.
It does. All right, sweet. All right, definitely link me then.
I think it costs money, but I don't remember.
Don't worry, you can afford it. Reki says, yeah, the current fashion, however, is being angry because their internet isn't working while they're in Corona quarantine. Last month, the trend was being surprised that the stock router won't cover their 240 square meter living space.
All right, okay, wait a minute. What? First of all, what? Secondly, someone tell me how to use Steam so I can share share something.
Why do you need
Like,
Steam for that?
Because it's a Steam game or something. Oh no, wallpaperengine.io.
I think I have to leave. I think this is infinite.
Okay. The Wallpaper Engine is easily my most played game. Easily. And it's not even a game.
That sounds insane.
What is?
That is your most
that
played
Wallpaper
game?
Engine is your most played game. That sounds crazy.
Well, it depends. If, maybe it links to your Steam
I-
account and all that statistics,
Right.
so they can share
I
it
hate
with everyone.
Steam. And if I ever legitimately buy a game, I will go to whatever option is not Steam to do it.
Well, Cyborg says, yeah, remember that Funk is on my friend's playlist on Steam, and I just saw it on his profile.
Wallpaperengine.io. Good game.
Wow, I love
Right,
that the
so-
entire front page is just this giant blank thing with an animation, and it gives you a message saying, scroll down, that bounces up and down. They literally could not even be bothered.
this does not seem fair.
Yeah, just jump, man.
Okay,
I mean, they can
multi-monitor,
fly. I mean,
2D.
it's not fair.
All right,
Oh, it's
so
made with
here's
Unity apps. Okay.
Here's my Steam games. A Wallpaper Engine, 106 hours.
Ooh, you can upload
Counters-
your own wallpapers.
And you can do a whole bunch of stuff. Counter-Strike Source, 15 and a half hours. Life is Strange Before the Storm, 14.7 hours. Half-Life 2 Episode 2, 4.7. Destiny 2, 3.6. And then everything's just like minuscule hours after that.
Wow, $3.99?
Yeah.
$3.99 to use my own computer? My God.
Did it cost $3.99? Wow, I paid for that.
Well, see, that's what blows my mind. Is like, do you have any idea how many boxes of what was that stuff that you eat? Oh, it was that 25-cent box of mac and cheese. And what was that cereal
I
that
can't
you
afford
ate?
macaroni and cheese. I eat beans.
No, it was the store-bought stuff back in the day. You remember that 25 cents a box stuff that you get? I couldn't remember if it was either from one of those bulk stores.
It's like nice and cheesy.
Whatever, I don't
macaroni
know.
and cheese or
Whatever
something.
store brand is local to Detroit.
Yeah.
Yipes.
In fact, Narc and I used to have some stuff. What was that shit that we used to get? That was $0.25 a box. You remember, Narc? He's having too much fun with his bow.
don't
Narc's too
remember.
busy crossbowing.
Yeah, it was some store brand. It wasn't Demulis's. Was it Stop and Shop? I forget which. It was one of them that was some store brand thing. This name stuff and whatnot. That was like 25 cents a box for this horrible yellow mac and cheese we used to eat.
Yep.
Oh, Cyber says GOG is a good idea for outside Steam. Yeah, I highly recommend GOG.
Is it total? GOG's amazing.
Yep.
On the other hand, if it's on GOG, I can steal it. So I've only bought like one game on GOG.
Really? I
bought some stuff on
bought a bunch.
the Ubisoft launcher, which I don't know why.
I bought
and
No Man's
the EA
Sky and
launcher.
did not return it, even though they actually offered. They offered me a full refund. How long ago was it, Narc? It was like months after the release.
Yeah, it was several
And they
months afterwards because
still
they were
offered
still
it, and I
working
said,
through
nope.
it. Yep.
You can keep my money.
I think didn't they also just expand their refund policy?
Their
so
refund
it's just
policy,
like,
yes.
GOG, yeah.
okay, whenever.
Did.
I mean,
It's like 30 days or whenever or something like that. Yeah.
That's why GOG is
GOG
good
is
people.
awesome. Phil Mysterious says, quote, I eat beans. Fuck mom, 2020.
Cans of beans on clearance, like if they're about to expire. And think about how old those beans are if the can is about to expire. But
No.
the cans of beans are about a quarter per can. Pretty good.
I feel sorry for your coworkers, but why beans? And I've had beans, and to me they taste like dirt. Do you not think they taste like dirt?
I don't like beans.
Okay.
But they're the least expensive sustenance available.
oh god.
Really? You have it of all the alternatives?
Soup is an easy $1 a can. Mm-hmm. Macaroni and cheese is 50 cents a box anymore. You get soup at 25 cents a can, or sorry, beans at 25 cents a can is a win.
Are those the puffy ones that'll give you botulism?
The bugs don't want to go in the pipe.
No, but I would
blame them, but
I would take botulism
Where would you take it?
anywhere.
Vex says Frankenbeans. Baked beans are where it's at. Really though? Really?
Yeah.
Can't say I've been a bean guy. In fact, I think I tried some lentils the other day and definitely had not the best reaction.
Lentils are bad. Unless you're on Frugal Circle Jerk subreddit. Or maybe it's called Frugal Jerk, I don't know.
Oh, Phil Mysterious asks Funk, why are you buying cans of soup when it's so much easier to make, so much cheaper to make it yourself? I just had to laugh
Time
simply
is money,
because,
man.
yeah, Funk is not into doing things, i.e. actually preparing normal meals or things like that. He consumes things. He's really a consumer, not a preparer of sustenance, shall we say. He heats things.
All I can say is time is money. I have a lot of pictures of my socks, and I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm looking through my old photos.
What?
No, I have pictures of socks.
Okay,
Like,
not to
Dust-
fetish shame or anything, but is there something we should know?
No, like I have a picture of a sock that says Lavernius on the sock. I don't know why. There's like some other pictures of different socks.
Is there a sock club that you belong to? The new vocab word every month? Is that it?
I have no idea.
Where would you even find that? If you put a gun to my head and say, "Where's the Lavernius sock?" I could not, for the life of me, tell you.
These are my personal socks. I recognize them because I still have some from 2011.
I love how Narc's having fun with the bugs.
The bugs are killing themselves.
This is a great reward. Like, I mean, they give you that first bit, and if you don't do what Funk suggested, if you don't force it or speed run it and try to rush through it, then that can be a long, slow-paced thing. Hi guys.
What are you gonna do to feed these guys? I mean, you've got a family now.
I've been feeding them Combine. Don't worry. I mean, they eat anything. So you're kind of slowed through a crawl, picking up boxes and plates and stuff to cross without attracting these guys, and they knock you off, and they're flare. And so then you get this, and suddenly, the whole situation changes.
Yes, where suddenly your enemies have become allies.
They still don't stand up to grenades, though, very well.
No, they do not, sadly.
Come on.
It's a bummer. Reki says, yeah, Funk is an entity, stationarily digesting sustenance while assembling
gunship.
arcane machinery for $2,000.
There's got to be some. All right,
summed up Funk.
There's rockets somewhere in this area. I gotta find it.
We're gonna need. Oh, did they miss one guy?
Casualty.
Guys, you had one job to do. How did you miss him? That's a bummer.
I also have a lot of pictures of my cat.
With or without your Lavernius socks?
No pictures of my Lavernius socks have included other subjects.
Did you get those at a Laverne and Shirley convention?
No, do they have those? Because
I don't know, but I'm just thinking of a sock you'd like to have. It's a Lavernius one.
And would there be some crossover
come on, move.
conventions with Happy Days?
Possibly.
Oh, darn, I've blown this.
Hey, you're doing what Funk does. Speed runs.
No.
Speed runs.
Casualty.
Speed
I'm
runs.
trying to get the look of the land. I know there's some structures you have to climb your way in, and that's where the rockets are, and you need the rockets to take out the gunship. Because once these guys start taking out some of the soldiers, the gunship spawns over there.
Alpha salivates. He says, feed them beans. Reki says, Funk and the boys out at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
Yeah, see, now it's gunship.
Ow. And
The
I assume
closest
you're...
I've gone to being out at 3 a.m. looking for beans is me and my friend Ian trying to find a place to buy Nutella in 2008, which is very difficult.
Why do
in
I
the United
vaguely remember
States.
that? Did you tell us that story?
I might have, but probably not.
Nope,
There's
nope, not in
nothing
there.
involved.
No. It's somehow the Nutella. Did you mention it on the forums, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. I don't know. Something with Nutella with you kind of popped up my antenna. I'm like, where have I heard that
I got
with him
rockets
and
from
Nutella
somewhere.
again?
Nutella is
Where'd it
pretty
go?
great.
Where are you?
I love how they're all like looking at you for directions. It's like, guys, all you're doing is limiting my mobility.
I will say, while I remember being in this part of the game, I don't remember it at all, so I can't even help.
Oh man, they just went around the corner to get wasted. Oh crap. Losing all your little buddies. How many hits is that gonna take?
More than one.
Yeah, well that's made me think that this rocket isn't gonna help. Oh, he's a smart one! He's hiding! Dude, you're the smartest bug around. That's awesome. Cyborg says, yeah, weren't the beans a more aperture science thing, considering Doug Ratman's items? We're gonna do a call off the airstrike. Wouldn't it be great if you could grab one of their radios and fake orders? That would be awesome. Reki says, Dr. Freeman escaping the plantation owned by Dr. Bean, CA, circa 1936. Colorized. Oh, Cyborg says I've got Mumble now, though I haven't installed it yet. Is there anything special I need to do?
No.
No, not really. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, there is this thing with the certificate that can be a pain. I always have problems with that.
Just do the wizard, though. I mean, just to be like, do you want to create one? And you're like, yeah, please do that.
Yeah, just create a new one. He says it's an MSI file. Did you get the right one?
Yeah, that's a Windows installer.
It's just a Windows installer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if he's on a Mac.
Oh, yeah, you got a problem.
I think there's got to be a tutorial on installing that and getting it up and running, isn't there? The one on the YouTubes?
There's tons of stuff on the YouTubes.
Where'd it...
Wow, that has got to be the easiest firing rocket I have ever seen in my life.
It's magic, man.
And people make fun of the Halo rocket for having active tracking too much.
Oh god, yeah. The tracking on this is incredible.
Jeez, talk about fire and forget. Dude, you're just blocking the door at the stage. Ooh, Narc's health 69. Ew.
Oh, man. I don't even think... I'm trying to remember.
See what I mean? They just blocked the doorway.
Am I supposed to fight them or am I supposed to run away? I don't remember now.
I don't know. Ask Lionel. He seems to know where we're supposed to be going. Aw, see, now you ruined it. Now you don't have 69 health. Phil Mysterious is 69 health. Nice. Maggie says, yeah, Blackstar, yeah, there's a lot of, about it on YouTube. Problem is it's in 240p. Playing Freak on a Leash and it's just a recording of guys desktop writing blurry instructions in Notepad. Well, that gives you an idea of how advanced Mumble is.
Don't remember where to go after this.
Lionel, where does Knock go? We don't know what to do. We can't get to the chopper.
Oh, it's here. It's here.
The special box with the rockets.
Yes, box with the rockets.
Now
Because you have
we
to get
know.
rid of you have to get rid of the gunships, and you can't do it unless you have enough rockets.
Annoying is half the battles. The other half is knowing to use the rocket launcher. It's too bad you can't launch the bugs at it. You know, have them climb in the tube.
No, they're too weak.
That would be funny.
Ah, come on.
Oh, I thought you were actually going to make it.
No, I did not.
Casualty.
Well, at least now you know where the box is. And knowing's half the battle.
Okay.
Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, as far as where to go, you need to destroy the ships and wait for them to break that tank to let you in. Destroying them destroys the tank, though. Reggie says, what is it called when a bird hits an jet engine? Bird strike. Oh, Funk, also, you're not clacking loud enough. You need to move your microphone closer to your friggin' keypad because, holy shit, the rest of the chat is not deaf yet.
Is that better?
No. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm inside your typewriter. AlphaVex says, yeah, it's called another Tom Hanks movie. Oh, have you seen the trailer for the latest Tom Hanks movie? There's a new Tom Hanks movie
about
out.
it. I love Tom Hanks. I love all actors called Tom.
He is now a naval officer doing naval officer stuff. Beyond that, I have no idea.
Was it Captain Phillips? Was that like 5 years ago?
No, this is military naval stuff, not civilian. He's branching out.
The chat asks me what switches I have in my
I have
keyboard.
a keyboard, yeah.
This keyboard right here is a Razer keyboard, so they're Razer green.
Oh, Razer green. See, Ricky was hoping that they were Cherry MX.
No, not on this keyboard.
Nope.
I do have.
He couldn't afford them. After spending $750 on his processor, he could not afford a Cherry MX keyboard.
MX switches, yes.
In fact, he had to take a loan out for those Lavinia socks of his. He couldn't afford those either.
NVIDIA socks. How is that
Lavidius socks.
Lavernius.
Oh, Lavernius.
Socks, huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought you were saying that my socks were made by a GPU manufacturer.
I don't know how that would work, but okay. Actually, the latest thing I went from NVIDIA, it was so weird. I was actually at the booth next to one of those booth girls handing out junk to people, and they had one of those little like glow pads, those green things with NVIDIA all over it. And I kept staring at her. It's like, hello, I wouldn't mind one of those, please. And she just kept hanging them out to everyone else. And I was like...
Did you use your words?
No, I did not. I thought I was 2 feet away from her was kind of obvious. So then I moved to 1 foot. And then I was practically in her face. And then she offered. It's like, yeah, thanks very much. I'm not fucking transparent. Friggin' twit. Friggin' Booth Babe is hanging out all this stuff to everybody else in the fucking room. Except the person standing right next to her. It's like, wow, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
She probably just hated you.
Very likely, but at least she could have looked at me and thrown me some death eyes or something to indicate that.
I don't know. Sometimes. Well, okay, so sometimes when you're in like one of those soul-sucking jobs like that, you do things just to entertain yourself.
Oh, possibly. I just think she just like refused eye contact for some reason. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, your bug guys are late.
The chat would anticipated that we would be farther along in this game by now.
Yeah, Phil says Black Star. That's the bartender phenomenon. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that phenomenon.
I don't have that problem. I just yell at him.
Well, see, that's just it. You're more rude than I. Cyberx says the only Tom Hanks movie I've ever watched is Toy Story.
Really?
He says he's seen the CinemaSins for Castaway, though.
Hold
on I don't think he's seen the movie.
All right, so you've never seen Philadelphia. The Birds. Big. Saving Private Ryan. What other movies?
The sequel, Shaving Ryan's Pride.
The one where he pretends to be a comedian. I've run out of Tom Hanks.
Run out of Tom Hanks movies. Well, Felton's got to go. All right, see you, Felton. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Zoltera says NVIDIA sucks. Now SLI compatible. Yeah, but you need an adapter. Cyberx says mumble installed. Wizard has come up. Never seen Big or Saving PR. Wow, you got to see Saving Private Ryan. It's a great movie, though the knife scene still gets
Big.
me.
You gotta watch Big.
Really? Do you?
Big is a great film.
I thought he kind of hammed it up in that.
Yeah, well, that was his whole career. So before Philadelphia, all right, if you guys don't know about Tom Hanks, if you're like young, like
if you don't know Tom Hanks, like Funkmon knows Tom Hanks.
No.
Tom Hanks should play Freeman.
If you're young like myself, you've basically only known Tom Hanks.
Wait, young like yourself? You do know that you're old compared to most of the people that watch us, right?
Whatever. If you're younger than myself, you know Tom Hanks as a funny guy who's mostly done dramatic roles. But before Philadelphia, when he played an AIDS patient or something.
Casualty.
Oh, Nark's not having fun.
No, I'm really not. It's kind of hard to keep up with 3 conversations and play at the same time.
Well, don't listen to him.
Yeah, don't listen to the conversation.
Yeah.
I can't hear the game. I mean...
Oh, really? Why not?
Because I'm listening to side-chained audio, like usual.
Oh.
Okay, so... Before he was
that
dramatic.
doesn't help. That's no different. God damn, why... I don't have any ants now, I guess.
Oh, did they kill them all? Is that a thing?
All right, there we go. Well,
Oh, no. Well, he bravely made it up the tower. I'll give him that. He put forth the effort. Maybe there's just like too many automatic guns. They're just killing them too quickly.
there are no automatic guns. There are 2 gunships.
The only part of Half-Life 2 that I remember really, having to hide and then use the rockets, I think was in one of the episodes with the 3, with the walkers or whatever they were called.
Yeah, the tripods.
I don't remember these. I don't remember this encounter at all.
You don't remember 2 gunships.
No, I don't remember
he
this
doesn't.
encounter at all.
But he drinks a lot, so... Vex says Tom Hanks was in Family Ties.
He was?
Apparently. Yeah, Cyber says, what are the certificates in the Mumble setup? Yeah, you'd have to check online for that. It's basically, it needs it.
There's
to
a
function.
wizard.
Yeah, just follow the wizard
just
step
do
by
it.
step.
Ignore him.
So you're saying you shouldn't follow the wizard, is that what
You
you're
can't
saying?
ignore it. You have to do it, otherwise the program won't work.
I've never done anything with certificates. I just connect to rampancy.net. Whoa!
That is not true.
Yeah, you've done it at least once.
I don't remember doing it. I just connect to
You also don't remember
rampancy.net.
this part of this game you played.
Oh, what else did he forget? Oh, you forgot that we even had bows, and that was from like a week ago.
Who's Bose? What is Bose?
See what I mean?
What are you talking about?
God. No, guys, go away, please.
We're like your little brother. These have got to be the worst gunships of all time. Like, they have no handling. They're just kind of floofing about in the sky.
Casualty.
I don't know, their floofing seems effective in this case.
Good floofing.
We need to floof. No, clack louder.
Honk.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I had to say something direct on Discord. She sent me a meme image. And I lolled on mute. I even muted
That was
when
the
I
loudest
giggled.
lull of all time. Yeah, but you didn't mute your mic, because we all heard it.
No, I lolled before. You're right. I unmuted myself before I typed. In hindsight, I should have stayed muted while I typed.
No, guys, come on, no. I'm not even trying to get them to follow me. I'm trying to get them to go somewhere else.
Kill him.
Thing I remember about this is that there's so much space that looks like it ought to be cover, but functionally isn't.
It is ineffective. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because and you can't throw the. It's difficult to throw the bug bomb through the windows because it just hits the pane.
It's too bad you can't throw them and have them stick to the outside of the gunships. That would be awesome.
Well, I mean, at this point, I honestly just want them to be decoys for me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. They don't seem to actually function that way very well. All right, let me
Save
here while I've got decent
full health, and yeah.
This will be a better spawning point than the other one. Like, I think the best cover is actually this crate, this
Probably.
container.
Because they can't really get over from the other side of the building. Like, they would have to get right in that sliver.
But even so, like, they can shoot into the corners. Like, the only
Yes.
place they can't shoot into is the dead middle. But I also don't have rockets here, so...
And of course, the more bugs that come to say hi are going to attract their fire. Too bad they can't run out of ammo before you run out of bugs.
Oh, Nope.
Nope. Whoa! Now that was a cool maneuver. That's impressive.
It looked cool, I admit.
It was. It's like, get that out of here.
God, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me.
That's my hiding spot, bug. Go away. Okay, now run back to the... No, don't go forward. Run back. There we go. Yeah, I would deploy rockets from here because that's closest to the crate.
What I've been doing for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but every now and then you keep crawling over to that other bunker over there and you get
because
your
you
ass
have
shot
to,
off.
because you only have 3 rockets. I have to go back there to get rockets. And while I'm
Oh
standing...
my god, there's one on your head.
Yes, there's also that.
Oh my god, that's epic. Can you concentrate fire on at least one of those things?
Man, see, and now again, they only shot at me twice, 30 health. Again, 17.
They floop and flop too much.
I'm just thinking if you can get rid of at least one of them, that would cut their firepower in half.
I know, but I can't because when they get hurt, they go away and then they come back. All right, here we go. All right. Nope, come on. Move! Oh, God damn it.
Zeldara says, yeah, folks, don't worry about remembering things wrong. We know a lot of alcohol was consumed since then.
Not really, no.
Actually, I think Vex said, yeah, maybe you were drinking vanilla extract to feed your habit. Which I'm sure he exactly knows the price and where to get the best vanilla extract.
I don't know anything about vanilla extract.
More of a mouthwash kind of thing.
Casualty.
What? What? Are you saying vanilla extract is alcoholic?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
God. Well, congratulations, Alpha. You've just turned him into a lifelong addict. Hope you're happy.
Your audio is completely borked now.
Mine is?
No, Black Stars.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, your NDI is in the toilet, so...
Hold on, I'm gonna restart something. I cannot hear Black Star anymore.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here. in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17.
Now that's not helping. That Black Star's audio is still not coming through clearly on my side.
Passing through on your way to parts unknown. Welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
No, I would need to restart this. Okay, so I'm just gonna end the stream here. Sorry everybody for the technical defect. But I would just end the stream and we will be back next week.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, all right.
So wait, I can kind of hear you clearly, but I can also hear something else now.
Oh, really? Well, I think I got your mumble here. Let me see if I can.
You have chosen or been chosen to
Yeah, I'm getting your mumble because your V-band is like
okay.
all over the place. And that might be pumped into something that it shouldn't.
I'm just gonna end it because this is terrible.
my administration.
Okay, well, sorry, Internet. Thanks for tuning in.
Worked for me.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because you're only getting the mumble.
I've been proud to call
Okay.
17 my home.
Sorry we had to end on a technical deal, but hey,
You are here to
these things happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody can understand you. If they're hearing what I'm hearing, then it's not it's not understandable. So again, we're just gonna sign off.
I think the network on your end is just shit the bed.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man.
Oh, it's got you a cop.